I want to feel your head right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm badly breathing and feeling to the ground, but each and every time we all stand up. Stop like to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's shout it out. You will feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hell right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to the tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me faith. To dark the darkness, let's fall here on the love. Spread just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
Come back, everybody! Records Remnant Team Supernova!
Heyo!
Yeah! There we go. Welcome back. How we doing, everyone?
It's been a long week.
It's been a really long week.
It's been a pretty short month.
Vibes are off.
Guys, can we cancel?
Yeah. I have a late
Again?
stage cancellation virus, actually. Sorry, bro. To quote Blake, God, that would be awesome. I'll let the entire group contribute to this recap, but if I feel like anyone was lackadaisical during it or didn't get one funny bit in, I'll put in a meta currency punishment later.
What are you talking about?
I gotta keep you on your toes. I'm gonna
Meta currency punishment.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's go backwards. Last time we played 2 Ghosts and a Lie.
yeah.
Can we not do that again?
Which one was the lie?
Richard heard I could get punished, so I need to get my bit out. So he frame skipped to his bit. Wow,
Cheater, faux pas.
I've got to say that's kind of cheating. I'm definitely gonna have to add this D8 to the Doom pool for that, Richard. I'm really sorry.
No!
Oh my god.
This can't be.
Sorry, dude.
Fine.
Dude, Mr. Ollie mechanics go hard.
I respect the bit though, so
man.
I'll step it down to a D6.
Jumping to a random point in the session. I really we
No.
had a great,
do that.
we had a
No,
great-
D8 to the Doom pool.
What?
D to the Doom.
You don't even know what that is, Liam.
Shut the fuck up! It has Doom in the name, I can guess. It's
Doom!
bad to have them.
Oh man, stop! You're bringing me back, dude. You're bringing me back. I love the Doom pool. And
Well, my homie
so,
does the Doom pool.
last
Alright,
time-
someone actually do
But
it.
yeah, no, Blake, you can start at the actual beginning though.
We started with us driving away post combat with the Hachibakemono that were chasing us down, and there was still some tension in the air from is Viridian gonna jump out, like Felix is knocked out. So Clara decides to go and have a chat with Viridian, and she's so distressed and sad that he decides that, like, okay, maybe you'll go a bit lighter and stick around.
Yeah, she literally starts crying. Like a little
Gwen
bitch.
talked to Yowler about Liam.
About the morality of the Red Fang and whether we can trust them, essentially.
And then after that, we finally we made stop for the night. Thankfully, not being attacked by any Grim, we were able to camp out. And Liam, you can continue since I know you had more scenes during that than I did.
Yeah, Gwen and Viridian had a little chat by the river. Kind of talking about the situation, airing their grievances to each other. Gwen kind of sees Viridian's perspective and feels a little bad that we keep stretching what we're promising him, but the situation keeps changing. Anything you want to add specifically, Richard?
Yeah, Viridian he's trying to be more reasonable. He's like, I don't want to just ditch you guys, but I want to ditch for Red Fang. So we need to, as quickly as we can, find out where we can go where the Hachibakemono won't probably be, like a small town near their base or something. Maybe one of us waits outside to make sure that we're not walking into an ambush. Whatever. We'll figure it out, but I don't want to ditch you guys, but I am really mad that we keep going along with them. But let's try to be reasonable. Clara's not doing too well. Let's both look out for her. They had a good moment of, let's you and me be the responsible ones for now.
Yeah.
As Clara's crying and Felix keeps taking naps.
He's so tired.
Such a big baby.
Ever since he drank that poison Kool-Aid.
Then they part ways and Felix wakes up, right? And I think
Yes.
Did we talk on our own? Or just Clara there at the beginning?
Gwen and Felix talked on their own for a couple minutes before Clara walked over and said, "Boy, I'm hungry."
Yes. And Felix admitted to, I think, both of them that he was like, I'm really scared. I'm actually really scared about all this, guys. This is like insane. We're up against pretty bad odds.
Some pretty bad
This is some serious ops, bro.
Yeah, a lot of realizations of, man, we really could have just died there. In multiple ways.
Just being in this country and walking in.
Yeah. Anything specific anyone has to call out?
No.
I don't think so. I think we just moved on to the next.
Yeah. Then we made it to the super cool Red Fang base location that is in the big, I forget what they're called, the big Chinese pillars of stone.
It's in the Shizukani Basin.
The Shizukani Basin. A karst. Everyone's favorite thing, a karst.
It's covered by the Orobano Kamui.
Gesundheit.
We have a thrilling debate on leaving Viridian outside, having known that it is like an impossible maze to get through, where you will be killed if you don't have a guide, quote unquote. Much argument ensues.
It could have been handled better.
It could have been handled better. Grim show up because we're arguing so much and because of the general negativity of the injured. We dispatch them and then continue arguing, and then more Grim show up, and then we decide, okay, let's go inside.
We could have done it.
There really was
the entire time.
There really was a second pop off, wasn't there? I kind of forgot that happened.
That's when the alpha showed.
Right, that was awesome.
Yeah,
I'm patting
Felix
myself on
crashed
the
out
back.
a little bit.
Oh my god, this guy.
Viridian also crashed out a bit.
We're not saying
It was a
crashed out
screaming.
for anyone being wrong.
Yeah.
Claire was in the cave, so she missed the first turn of combo.
True.
I feel like
Glad
the
you
general
pointed that out,
theme with
Blake.
with this entire situation was a couple people missed a couple things, and that was really funny
Yeah.
in a satisfying way. Of course.
Then we make our way through the Shizukani Basin,
Richard covered that.
with horse meat leading the way. Sure.
Yeah, that's to the Doom Pool, Blake. Thank you.
Yeah.
Take the
okay,
reins.
Thanks. Yeah, we walked through the basin. It was really dark, but we have fire dust. Felix has night vision. They were told not to go wandering off, but the map we were on seemed like it was just a straight tunnel with some branching paths, but we weren't ever going to walk down.
Don't be mean.
Oh, but there were some people maybe there, some ghosts, 2 ghosts and a lie. Which one's the truth?
Literally.
No,
Ooh.
people definitely saw some things that made them almost go, wait, what is that? And walk off into the darkness only to be stopped by everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viridian saw it as
And
well.
all the audience members goes, if I was there, that wouldn't have happened. I would have resisted.
Actually, Felix just tanked his. Thanks, but we won't get into it.
Yeah, Gwen, I guess, is weak to charm or whatever effect this is.
You guys are forgetting that one detail. You're forgetting. I know it's small in the grand scheme of things, but you're forgetting that one detail that Viridian had a bird outside and something
Yes,
fucking.
yes, yeah.
Something,
I was gonna mention
something's
this.
fucking color sprayed him.
Okay,
Something with blue
I didn't
and
forget
brown.
that. I just wasn't
Fair
going to
enough.
tell everyone.
Fair enough. I know you didn't forget.
I was just
You know
keeping
what
that in
I
my
you know what I
mouth.
fucking mean though,
He
right?
did have it's very Kino. He had a very nice moment of being blinded by literal color spray. It lasted a minute.
Literally.
Yeah.
So yeah, the caves are haunted.
Yeah.
Ghosts are real.
Why the fuck is Gwen seeing Donnie's mom? That's fucked up, huh?
Yeah, that's
Well,
weird.
What's that about?
It was something that happened when you were, around.
Yeah.
We just never told you.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't mention that shit.
It's like Felix's
Shit.
backstory. You don't.
We
need to
kept
know.
telling you to watch the Vital Festival.
The ultimate joke.
Oof, don't say ultimate. Let the Doom pull up. I'll get scared.
Yeah, and then we got to the camp and Lucy's dead.
Yeah. True. True. It's called Knot Hole because it's it's under it's under the roots of that tree, the Orobono Kamui, that tried to go to heaven and failed or something.
Right.
I don't know.
And
Horsemeat
that's
says
why you
some
see
shit.
ghosts.
Horsemeat says some shit about being greedy and reaching or whatever. But it's a knot hole, and it's also like a Sonic reference. Because I love Sonic.
What?
Okay.
I'll save this Doom pool for later, thank you. Let me go edit this onto a map real quick. Okay, cool.
Damn. Guess I'll have to add Doompool to the app.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to add
wants.
Doom pool. Oh fuck, we love the Doom pool. What is the music used for this place? I think I wrote it down. Excellent, I did. Alright, where's this? Ooh, goodness, morning. I have to start archiving maps. There's so many.
No.
No? Oh, okay. I'll just
You might need
scroll
them.
through these. The archive means they blow up. I can't ever get them. Once they're in the archive, they're gone forever.
Basically.
Okay. Cozy. Why'd Clara May tell me that shit? Smack. Alright. Is there anything else I forgot? No. Everyone's on this map? Yes. You guys are on this map? Yes. Okay, cool. Let me move you up from the bottom so you guys see it. Ah, fuck it. Okay! So, we've come back in as Team Supernova. have entered the actual functional base portion of the Shizukane Basin, the knothole, as you've entered a warmly lit from the occasional streams of sunlight parting through some of the thick knots of roots above the vast ceiling far above you in the karst, in the middle of this valley, along with some fires and some strung up lighting fixtures, giving the place a pleasant sort of golden setting sun vibe to keep the lighting down to a degree that's reasonable. There is a audible sort of ruckus in the area of people living, chatting, just walking around doing things. Some hammering or some drilling in areas where people are either constructing things or repairing things. And it seems to go down quite a bit in your immediate vision, down this part of the karst, in this basin. For some time, the ground is worn, but clearly has been adapted to living on. It's not like soaked with water or anything. It's paths have been constructed, places have been cleaned up, and it looks like they've at least been here for quite a bit. They have shaped this place into a very homely camp, for what it's worth. Hidden would be behind the Urbanu Kami, or Kamui. And you can finally stretch your arms a bit, crane your neck more, relax a bit now that you're out of the cramped caverns. The people you're with, obviously, are going to start moving off in some different directions. Yuna is going to tell Nagi and Lino to go get help moving the injured hostages off, while she's going to be moving some of the just the Faunus you came with from like the slaves and stuff who were just with off to the camp to integrate them and go show them where they can stay, get them more food or water or clothes, whatever they need at the time. You're going to be seeing them like talking of horse meat a bit before they head off. It's Yuna and Lino and Nagi try and go talk to Yowler about a few things, but she kind of looks a little distracted as they do, and they eventually just set off. And unless there's going to be specifically anything else you need to ask before much time, Horsemeat's going to have a quick conversation with Yowler about something before looking back at you all kind of with a stern sort of, a judgmental stare of some sort before walking off again quickly. Deeper into the basin. Oh, how's Team Supernova doing? How they feel about this place? Any thoughts? Anything you want to get out before you guys start talking?
It's a big relief to not be actively pursued anymore and to be in a safe-ish environment.
Gwen's still a little perturbed, I guess, from how weird the cave was.
Yeah, the Bell Cavern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, very strange place. Luckily, the sound of the dripping water seems to be entirely vacant in this place, or at least covered up by the noise of people. So it feels like, it truly feels like night and day. You stepped into like a different realm of sorts rather than that place.
Mm-hmm.
But the temptation of the caves behind you still linger.
Yeah, I'd say Felix is relieved to be in a safe-ish spot, I suppose. But he's still a little. The embers of anger are still a little bit there with him. He's of course, very frustrated right now.
I would have to say that Viridian's face is... His eyes are at least fixed into a glare. Not so much a scowl, but he's not relieved to be here. He in fact didn't want to be here, but he's spoken so long about that now it's burning black instead of burning on fire, Like the coals are still hot, but you can't see the flame. And he's spoken about that to everyone here who will listen, but is not willfully ignorant.
Yeah. Hey, at least he can stand up straight. Finally.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, not much comfort.
Noah, is the
Yep.
vibe more like refugee camp, outpost? Is there like big crates of weapons? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'd say it does kind of remind you more of like Redwall before it became the refugee camp. Like your groups are immediately the people you came with are getting bussed off into areas and seem like people know where to send them and where to go. So there's an element of like we have like triage and shit set up, and but it does more feel like a settlement in the case that there are like people around with guards and stuff. There's supplies and there's obviously probably some crates and things with weapons. There's not like a large section of guys currently rooting through boxes and handing out AR-15s exactly, but it feels like an active like base. So there's like operational shit going on. So I guess I'd say yeah, kind of in the sense of like you're obviously seeing like supplies bust around. You're seeing some level of organization and stuff among the Red Fang themselves, and then there's a clear delineation between members of the Red Fang and then seemingly like civilians who are sitting around that give more of the vibe of like the refugee vibe to the place of okay, there's like tent set up where people are sleeping and sitting and eating and talking, and are clearly either here for their own protection or similar to the guys you came out from the auction with who were like rescued and then brought here.
Right.
It's probably what you can tell from surveying the place. It's very large, so you get a pretty easy way of kind of clocking like, okay, that's like Red Fang organization. That's just like people around and stuff. You know, not a human in sight besides kind of the distant sight of that you think is Lawrence in the distance, sat down near one of the tent areas with some faunus in the immediate area.
Upon seeing Lawrence, Claire would probably walk
Everyone
directly
looks like
over.
me.
What the fuck?
Do we hear the grumbling of a Valishman?
How is our guy doing?
Yeah, right before that, Yeller would come up to you guys again. Welcome here. I guess you guys can, it's not really a take off your shoes kind of place. I mean, some of the caves are okay for it, but, Horse basically said, to keep an eye on you for now. I mean, I don't really take lessons or orders from him, but, figured it'd be better than dropping you off completely. We can go look for your friends if you want.
That'd be
please.
great.
Sure. Cool. She's gonna start looking around the place, craning her neck. And you guys can notice Lawrence before her.
Oh, he's right over
What's he
there.
look
Let's
like?
go.
Oh. Sure, yeah. So you guys can make your way over. So Lawrence is like sat up on a pile of some bedding and things. Looks like, I mean, he's not like bleeding or anything, but he's obviously like bandaged up, leaned down. He's not completely incapacitated. He's awake. He's kind of just staring up at the sky roots above him right now. He's got like a shirt off and says just mainly bandaged over his chest and things, and then just has like a couple on his head. No, it's not really possible to tell what his torso is and stuff. He's got he had like khakis on, so you can see some on his legs. So he looks pretty bruised up, purple in the face in a few places and things like that. But he's clearly like awake, and he's clearly not like on an IV drip or anything. At least this isn't like a medical area. He doesn't really notice you guys necessarily coming up. It's a pretty busy place. You're not making much noticeable noise, so you can get the drop on him. This Yowler will walk over with you guys and go, "Hey, Eggman!" He's gonna look over with an eyebrow twitch, and then see you guys and slowly start sitting up. Oh, that took a while for you guys to get here.
Clara would walk up and give him a relieved hug.
Ow! He
Sorry.
groans instantly. Watch it. Yeah, it's not so bad, but it's pretty bruised up and stuff. And kind of with the egg stuff. Where do you even get that sort of thing? I mean, you crack apart into a green ooey mess. Stares at her for a second. Oh, eggs are green. Bird and beaks. Strawley. Shakes his head a little bit. Jolly will kind of awkwardly walk to the side.
Where's Lucy?
Lucy went, he kind of froze his brow. But, she said the most important thing right now is to make sure I'm rested as much as possible for when we need to move again. So, she went off to go survey the place a bit, and, I think she went to go see, he kind of squints for a second as he's thinking about it. Some captain or something who was asking about her too while she was here. Yeah, that checks out. They probably want to know what you're doing here after all. But, I mean, you guys are cool, so it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, I got it. She's around here somewhere. Ugh, he's going to lie back down. So, yeah. Ugh.
You alright?
Haven't better, but it's nothing serious. I just got the absolute tar beat out of me for a bit before the kiddo over here came to come give some reinforcements. Them guys came up to the room looking for everyone, I guess. And then there were a lot in the hallway. It took a lot of them before I even started getting winded. I went through like 20, I think. It was great. You should have seen it. One end to the other. Whew.
I'm happy you're okay.
I'm sure it was a spectacle. I'm
Oh yeah,
glad you made it out.
Drag out brawl. I went from 1 to 2 of them, then 3 or 4 at a time. You know, it was a tight hallway, so you could kind of funnel them a bit. I mean, not that tight because it was ritzy place and all that. Oh yeah, and then we were fighting back to back for a bit. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, when you're doing all the flips and stuff, you're alright. Yours kind of chuckles a little bit and looks over. Oh, yeah, don't look so serious or anything. It's not that bad. I'm just... if we were back home or something, I wouldn't be lazying about so much. But like Lucy said, I gotta make sure I'm gonna be as good as I can be in case we need to really make some ground. So, don't want to miss the opportunity. Felix, you're looking a little tired yourself, Felix.
I'm fine.
You're not.
It's not an insult, man.
Forgive me.
Here, I'll put you guys in the bottom right with your health amounts that you were last at Orange. It doesn't matter. Just reminding us all.
I'm being mocked.
You should definitely.
I'm being mocked! No one did this to make fun of me!
You should definitely take some time to rest, Felix. Just sit down.
Yeah, you pushed yourself pretty hard back there.
He looks okay. I mean, like, tired, but, like, not that bad.
You've seen me push myself much further.
Besides, he got injected with some of that stuff. He'll probably feel better faster. Fiddlexer's pretty good.
I think I should avoid that from now on, if I can help it.
Yeah, don't double up on it. You're gonna be all loopy. What's up with Viridian? Lawrence kind of whispers to Clara as Yowler's yapping about Fiddlexer.
I think he's in the last place in the world he wants to
Oh,
be.
he said to Clara?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know he was whispering.
They said I started that with whispers to Clara, actually. Smack.
Doom pool activate.
Pulls back the line. Go on.
Go on. Liam knows how to play it. I'll just add a D4 to the Doom pool for that, don't worry.
What?
He's upset, but doing his best to look out for us and stay vigilant.
Yeah, Lucy, I kind of caught that Lucy seemed pretty pissed off about something about that. Worried about it.
I think
Yeah, you should go catch up with her, I guess. Make sure she knows you're all alright.
yeah, I'll go do that right now. Clara will get up immediately and start walking away.
Yeah, they're kind of looks at you as you start, like, I mean, you can walk the direction you're going. As he looks over and goes, hey, we going somewhere?
I was gonna go look for Lucy.
Cool. Well, yeah, he looks at the rest of the party.
I suppose we should all go look for Lucy.
Yeah. Do you know where she is?
Nah. Last I saw her, she was a bit deeper in, so... I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find her in this place, honestly. No offense, but... We're kind of like... the only humans here besides you guys and that, Yoshi guy.
Who?
Yali looks nervous for a second. She starts, like, looking like she just forgot something as she grabs her forehead. Oh shit, that's right.
Is there a problem?
Ooh, right. Well, we were cutting it close with a meeting we were supposed to be having, and Blanche should have been back by now for that. Oh man, he's gonna be really... can we make a quick stop in? As Yali starts looking around the camp. If we see him, we gotta stop by, and I gotta explain something to him. Okay?
I mean, if you
starts
if you
moving
need
off.
to
Come on,
go,
let's go look for Lucy, quick.
if you need to go do something, you can just go. We're not gonna run away.
I mean, she looks nervously as she comes back to you guys. I'm kind of just making sure that no one gets suspicious of you guys. I mean, no one besides us knew we'd be bringing in 2 huntsman teams. And I know your friend Lucy has probably told people, and probably important people know, but I don't want any of the rank and file to get, like, nervous.
Yeah.
If I'm with you guys, it's going to cause no problems. But, I mean, we try and minimize... like, the caves really don't have many Grim, and we have guards and stuff for it, but we don't want to, like, attract any in here at all, even a little bit.
Yeah, those Grimmets definitely seem like they'd swarm in quick if they got a hint.
Yeah, we kind of have a noticeable group now out there, so I'm extra precautious about it.
Alright, well,
yeah.
We'll follow your lead then.
Cool.
That sounds reasonable for now.
Excellent. She leans over to Clara. Can you make sure that Viridian actually agrees to that, or... And she's gonna start, like, walking off to leave you to figure that out.
As Clara will look back.
Giving you some room between the group as she makes her pace very slow.
Does it seem like Viridian is walking along with us, even though he's maintaining a distance?
Viridian is only following his team. He is not following Yalu's lead.
That's fair enough.
Fair. That'll probably be enough.
Yeah.
Lawrence gives him a bit of a wave as he trails behind the back, like, hey, as they're walking off.
Yeah, Viridian gives him that over-the-shoulder, whatever.
Head nod.
And it's just
That nod men
It's
do.
just like, yeah, that nod. Sure, Blake. Thanks.
Yeah, sexist.
He gives Lawrence that and is just like, get better quick, man.
That's the plan, buddy. Don't want to sit on a sack of flour in this place for so long, you know.
I think they say sack of rice here.
Lawrence, it's rice or millet.
Hold on, let's take some out of the Doom pool for Blake's little joke there. I like that.
Nah, yeah, I like that. I'll take that D4 out.
Yeah, come on, rice joke, come on. That's a good one.
No, dumb ass what a burning beak is. I will kill myself.
Oh my god.
Taking a
Game writers.
Just
Game
make a
writers when you don't
codex
read their
entry.
game readers when you don't read their gay flavor text income in the codex.
I love when I'm playing Morrowind and I don't click on the highlighted text,
Literally.
and the NPC looks at me and says, "Hey, why aren't you clicking on it?"
Right, you're responding. All right. I'll reveal your 2 picks for immediate encounters afterwards as you're wandering. You can run into Marina or Yoshi and Bugs Brown.
That guy looks powerful.
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
I love Fire Emblem.
Is it just the bunny ears?
Yeah, he's a bunny. What? There can't be male rabbits?
Hold on, yo. Bugs Bunny joke?
Ooh.
Wait, these caves, were they drawn with paint? Wow,
looks-
this is a tough
It
choice.
looks
I think
looks ridiculous with Yoshi talking to Bugs Brown. Please tell me.
Is
killing
this
it.
like an in-character choice? Is there any reason?
No,
is there any reason why
God,
Mar-
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Because I don't think there's
what-
any reason why Marina would stand
No.
out there. She's just another faunus. Unless
No, you guys know Marina.
We saw
Did
saw
we?
her. You were here for this.
Yeah, you were there for that. She was at Delatodos. She was the 3rd of their group.
Yeah, of Yeller and Blanc.
Oh, she showed up and had one line, I think.
What? Yeah, watch it, buddy.
Sorry.
She gave you
Sorry.
the lore on dogs. On fuck, I forget what they called Crypt dogs or something. I forgot.
dog.
Oh, the fucking
Dog lore.
the fucking dogs and the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nebu's dad's dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, Nimbus
Cool.
dead. He sorted it out.
We gotta kill that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Wow, Nebu, with your dad and your uncle are evil?
I fucking hate this place.
See, I think my problem with this is if we go to Marina, she can be like, "Where's Fauna Steve at? Where?"
She's gonna be like,
Where
"See
my
gun?"
buddy?
Yeah, you see my gun?
Where my paw or Fauna Steve at?
We can't separate teams.
We don't call each other paws. That's
Well, yeah.
great.
If you try to walk away, Yaller goes, "Hey, wait a second, you're
Hey.
wandering off." Just
You're
sit
wandering
there.
off, and you fade out and load back in next to her.
Hey, don't get lost. Keeps walking along. the
Hey,
pretty
don't get
good
lost.
path.
Hey.
I mean,
I don't know.
we
Yoshi
gotta talk.
Zori
Why is
is my
Yeller's
pick.
walk speed so low?
Yeah, we gotta go.
Wait,
To,
Timbo,
we gotta go right. There's a human there. It'll make my companions feel more at home.
I was gonna,
Okay, we got-
walk up to the big table of food.
We got one for right then.
Yeah, grabs Gwen. You know, I just feel at home here, Gwen.
Gwen, they all look like me.
They all
They all
look,
look
damn it.
like. They all look like me, man. Man who looks nothing.
Oh,
like
yeah,
me.
that's cool,
Me like
Felix.
annoyed on the phone.
Me like
dude.
barely
Okay.
apathetic, sort of not confused what the fuck you're even
Gwen,
saying.
Gwen playing her
okay.
gotcha game on her phone. Yeah, that's right.
Literally.
Whatever.
Oreo pig. Yeah, it's just muffled on the phone. Felix is hearing. Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, I met
Okay.
Anansi, the spider god.
Ben said right. Anyone else doing it? We good? We right?
I want to go left.
Okay.
Oh, tiebreaker, Viridian.
What?
William throwing his tie-breaking status away. It's not Viridian. It's
I already-
Richard.
What?
I already said right.
Oh, okay.
He already said right.
Then I wouldn't be a tiebreaker. I'd be a tie
Yeah, I was about to say, it
maker.
wouldn't be a tie.
Yeah, it'd be a
Well,
tie
you could be the
maker.
breaker.
No.
Richard
There's no
don't
tie
want
to
to vote.
break.
Richard
I'm
doesn't
fucking
want to
stupid.
vote.
Go, quick.
Richard doesn't want to vote. He hates me. What the fuck?
Well, that's 2-1.
Nah, I'd
that's
rather
the
see
one.
the other two have been Marina.
That's fair.
Richard hates me. He doesn't like my characters.
A gunshot goes.
You're damn
I'm
right.
so
Type calls
powerful.
killing
Thanks for
Marina
doing a
instantly.
binary choice.
You had no winning option.
When you get to this section, you want to talk to Marina. She gives you a better,
She gives you.
gives you a better accessory.
You actually want to ignore them both.
She gives
Yeah,
you
so they come up to you later.
she gives you a piece of herb that raises your max HP by 1.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, cool. So as you're patrolling the camp, as you're making your way through groups of people and getting some noticeable side eyes, not just for the usual, like, damn, Viridian's fucking tall bits, but some more suspicious and nervous looks, especially from some of the non-Red Fang uniform wearing Faunus members. Safe to say, some of the rattier, more recent-looking freed slave people in fresh clothes and kind of just like awkwardly lying around places, but clearly still like emaciated or tired or scarred or bandaged, are giving some very suspicious or nervous looks towards some of you guys as you're walking through. As Yowler kind of just is apathetically searching through the crowd as she blinks and finally goes, "Oh, shit, there he is. Okay, Bugs is with him. That's good." As Yowler will start gesturing for you guys to follow her up to these two men talking. Let's see. Where are my character descriptions written for this shit? One sec. I think I do, but if I don't, I remember.
I can cut it out if you need to look for it.
What'd you say?
I can cut it out if you want to look for it.
No, never cut anything. Yeah. You come up. So there's the Bugs is kind of sort of like stocky, sort of gruff-looking guy. He's got like a thick hair. He's got the thick stash. He has his tight old like headband and has these like he has the similar like Red Fang armband and stuff, and one of their gray like overlaid jacket slash like Kevlar vest sort of style things. But underneath it, he has these older sort of they're kind of like a dark green like fatigues like a soldier might wear, and this huge backpack. One of those like large lugging like traveling in the middle of like a battlefield carrying supply backpacks where it's got like the separate parts to it that could detach and satcheled on, lots of pouches and everything, and he's just got that saddled on like it's nothing as he sat here. Not sad, he's probably stood up talking like arms crossed. Of a sort of wiry looking, slightly tanned guy with a similar sort of Mistrali headband on, keeping his bangs back. But much thinner and less gruff than Bugs. Yoshi is sort of like, I haven't shaved in like a day or something because I've been busy after 5 o'clock shadow sort of style look. And these, they're like okay, but they're not like fancy like robes, like a kimono style thing. Kind of just casual, sort of in the field, but not in the middle of combat or dealing with some bullshit look. He has like a slightly large chain necklace kind of around his neck that kind of hangs down into like a wooden box around his chest. And he's holding himself with like one arm kind of strung across one sleeve, kind of like the Oron from FF10, as he's chatting with Bugs. He has noticeably has like a pair of like the Wakizashi and katana at his side, and is just kind of energetically shooting the shit, it looks like, with Bugs as Bugs is guffawing a bit and Yoshi's laughing. As Yowler will smile a little bit like she's relieved that someone's already warming this guy up in the situation. Go get you. So I should know this one story. She. As Yowler will look relieved and run over and goes, great. Yeah, this will probably just take a second. As he's going to walk up, as she's going to run over towards Yoshi. Mr. Zori? Oh, little Yowler, good to see ya. As he says, as he does a sort of like ridiculous laugh as his face wires up into a smile and closes his eyes as he kind of bats her on the shoulder. Looking like you just got out of a firefight. Good to see you. Glad you're back. Hey, I've been waiting here for about a couple hours for your boss to show back up, Lady Blanche. And as he is talking, he's going to look over and his eyes dart over to you guys. And he's going to pause for a second and then kind of slide up forward and go, seems like you also brought some other guests, though. As he kind of snakes his way through these guys to look at both Team Supernova. As he starts scanning over you guys, as Yowler looks caught off guard that he actually got distracted by you guys.
Hello?
You know, it's not every day I find other humans showing up to camp like me. Do I know you guys from somewhere?
Can't imagine why.
You look like huntsmen, huh? Mr. Sorry, as I was saying about, Blanche, as Bugs is looking over and kind of taps Yellow on the shoulder to start asking a few questions, obviously looking at you guys. Huntsman. Oh, that's funny. So, what, are the Red Fang able to pay the Union to get you guys to help now?
Sorry. Does this look like a guy we can, that like Yallard
Trust.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to basically what I mean, but I don't know what I
He
mean.
talks
to
like that, but yeah, no, you can trust him.
No, I'm just like if it's like we want him to
rapport.
know who we are. Type
One can do a
thing.
rapport roll.
Yeah, can I do it based on Yowler's reactions and to this guy asking us questions?
I mean,
Like,
he
giving
record-
her-
Complicate. Make
like
it more
looking
complicated.
at what?
No, I know
looking
what
at
you mean.
Yowler and kind of giving her like a look of like, is this guy okay? You know what I mean?
Nah, I know what you mean. I got what you mean. Yeah, go for it, sure. Liam's asking if he can have the social link bonus to this roll as basic
guidance on Liam.
guidance.
Oh, he's all
God,
that.
I miss
It's all that
guidance.
fucking farming. State probably hates him. They have
Yeah,
a
they
monopoly
hate-
on farming.
Given
Takes
Gallagher's...
Takes Blake aside. Dude. They like farming. What are you
No, I mean
What's
they don't
going
want
on?
independent farmers. They want to control that shit.
Well, yeah, that's government, Blake.
My role, please, sir.
I was trying to go download the Soviet song for Blake, but I'll did this. No, given Yeller's shocked that he wanted to talk to you in general and got distracted by it, and her quickly trying to explain this to Bugs, like she's trying to quickly come back over the conversation, you would get the idea that, getting the fifth degree all of a sudden is probably a little off-putting. You have no reason to trust him, and Yaller seemed a bit like, oh fuck, I have to like go deal with this guy. So it kind of gives you the bad vibes on like, I don't know if this guy's some third party they have to appease. I don't know if I necessarily want to go talk to him immediately or spill the business. You do get the idea that he clocked immediately like, oh, you're huntsman or anything, so saying like, no, I'm not a huntsman might come across as equally suspicious. So you need to, if you want to be careful about revealing things, you kind of need to just accept like, okay, that might be something he'd instantly brush aside. I have to just play this straight somehow. And he also asked a very particular way of asking, where he said, "Is the Union letting this happen?" Which is a pretty loaded way of asking, "Are you huntsmen helping them?" So he skipped a few steps into bro, step back territory.
No, we got caught up. What's the word?
Couldn't tell you.
Sorry, never mind. We got caught up while Yowler and them were doing their operation.
Wow. You must be some high rollers then to be being down in the madam's estate like that. Normally people like that, though, would come here and be thrown in a cage somewhere, though.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Sure. But I guess celebrities like you guys would probably be able to get in anywhere you want. Even the Renmu can.
Celebrities?
Yeah, Team Supernova. You won the Vital Festival, right? Mr. Zori, as I was saying, Yeller says, stepping back over and tapping him on the shoulder.
Blanche is still just running cover for the end of the operation and should be here today. You just need a little more time for... Yeah, sure. I mean, time's pressing constantly all the time, absolutely. We've got plenty of operations we need to get done. It's not like we can stop the entire engine waiting for Blanche to finally make her decision here, but hey, Mistral wasn't built in a day. A couple more days on the campaign trail ain't gonna stop us, I guess. Besides, this is way more interesting than just a yes from Blanche. Glad to see she's bringing more reinforcements in. They're not exactly reinforcements, Yali says awkwardly, as he just pats on the shoulder again and goes, well, if I'm going to be waiting here for some time, I can go back to perusing some of your farms then. I have a few more improvements I could suggest. Oh, make yourselves comfortable, Team Supernova. It's a great place down here. As long as you don't let the Kamui get to you. I'll see you later, Sergeant Brown. And I probably Sergeant. I think he was... Or no, right, here's the captain. Yeah, he's the captain. I'll see you later, Captain Brown. We'll trade more war stories. As Yoshi will set off, kind of laughing to himself like he had a bunch of jokes he thought were really funny. As Yala's ears kind of twitch and she looks a little, like, glares in the direction he left and then sighs, and she looks over. How do you deal with that guy? What? Nah, he's easy to deal with. He's not so bad. He's just a little wily, that's all. You get used to those types. So, he says as this big guy hustles up. He's like stocky, but he's not exactly tall. Like, Clara's probably taller than him. She's like 6 feet, right? So he's probably like 5'8", 5'9", or something. But he's like wide and built like a brick shithouse as he puts his hands on his hips. Sounds like y'all got involved in a real mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I appreciate the help in bringing all those people back here, at least. Name's Bugs Brown. And then he'll salute to you all, and y'all are say, Bugs here is one of our captains that works directly under Blanche. Yeah, well, I wasn't able to justify being involved in the operation, but I helped draw up most of the plans for how y'all were going to get there and dealing with the vehicles you were going to be stealing, so glad to see that all went out without a hitch. Still, took longer than we expected, so I guess you got a little more resistance?
Quite a lot.
Yeah, like, way too much. More than we could have expected, that's for sure. Redwood Can's a real ritzy place, since they have plenty of security. I didn't expect the Hachibakemono to exactly let us drive away casually, but still. It's a weird place for them to be all tense. I don't know why anyone would suspect Hosen's gonna be under attack anytime soon. Well, I'll get the report later when you all do it in the campsite, I suppose. He says towards Yowler, not like you guys. We'll figure it out there. You ain't ever requisition anything extra, were you? Wasn't really a viable time to. Yeah, I'm just asking. Can't help the idea of getting a little more vehicles and stuff around the place. Kind of short on those, mainly. Hard to hide them in the basin and all, so. Y'all need something to eat?
We're preoccupied looking for our friend Lucia here.
Oh!
Have you seen her?
Right, I seen her dart around here or so. Last I saw, Oh, yeah, right. I saw her catching up with Redmayne. Oh, yeah, Yellow says kind of awkwardly for a second. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's not like Kyoko's got much to do around here right now, so I guess she's making herself, friendly with the new arrivals and stuff. Works out well. Well, I gotta go work on a couple of our generators and stuff a bit, see how the boys are doing. I got this nice new generation of these youngins, about 14, 15, are real interested in these things finally, so we might be looking at having mighty nice kind of heat around this place once winter rolls in. Might not have to worry about outages this time. As Brown Bugs excitedly kind of fastens his backpack in. Y'all make yourselves comfortable! As he's gonna start wandering off.
Nice to meet you.
This Yeller kind of lets out a relieved sigh.
So you guys did like scouting on the expected response, and
Yeah,
it
of
was
course.
far out of line from that.
It's not like we just walked into that place trying to steal them, yeah. Our operations are... We put a lot of work into them, and we have plenty of people like Bugs there who are old war vets and things from back in the day who helped teach a lot of us how we do planning operations and things that are actually like military grade. We expected a bit of a chase, but the hummingbirds, the hawk moths, really were... That was a lot. Those were probably, if I had to guess, probably local military ones. It's just surprising that they'd use those so blatantly against us. Normally, they don't allow themselves to sort of mix in military grade stuff like this, but I guess the whole war is enough justification for no one to bat an eyelash at them getting launched.
Gwen kind of looks over at Felix. Do you think that's our fault?
I cannot say, but I imagine it may have played a role.
It couldn't have been because of you guys. Yeller kind of waves a hand absentmindedly. That's like...
Egotistical?
No, I just mean like... It's probably a combination of a lot of things, right? The Hachi are bastards and everything. They're just getting really overconfident because of things right now. Normally they wouldn't cause a stink that would cause any of the civilians to get that worried. But like I said, they have enough justification for doing it now publicly, I guess.
Still,
You can just say it was some military operation to deal with things.
Were you expecting two of the Hachi Seijin to be there?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh.
Oh, actually, is Hachi Sage in the...
Is that the right word?
I think that's the priests in the 8 precepts.
Oh, what are
Yeah.
they called then?
They're the
Are they
Oya
just-
Buns, I believe. Yeah, you know,
Oya
which is
Buns.
like crime boss thing. It's like a general term. The Hachi Oya Buns. Is Yeller nuts? Oh, yeah, that was... It's not that... It had been factored in the idea of Suchi would have been there. After all, him and Hanya are really close. He was groomed by her in the early days to take the position as our understanding of things. We weren't necessarily 100% sure if he was there, but we accounted for it in everything. That's why Blanche showed up personally, obviously, so she could handle both of them.
She's real strong to be able to take both of them at the same time.
Yaller puts her hands on her hips and turns her nose up proudly. Well, yeah, she's Blanche. Of course she can take them. She's not the leader of things here for no reason, after all. That's why you don't have to worry about anyone coming up to hatch us. She's taking care of everything right now. Well, sorry
just
for
to point
the
out,
sidetrack.
as she says that, Viridian is just thinking, oh, so we have to be worried about Blanche then.
Yeah, of course. Sorry for the sidetrack. We can get back to looking for Lucy now.
Yeah.
I just didn't want Mr. Zori to be troublesome later for Blanche. She says as you guys start like walking off looking.
What's that guy's deal?
To be honest, I don't know if I can tell you guys everything about it. She says, kind of cringing a bit awkwardly.
That's fine.
Then we don't need to know.
She deflates a little bit when she hears Viridian's sort of loud nod, but she nods anyway. Yeah, that probably makes it easier for both of us, huh? Good idea, Viridian. As she'll say, she'll start walking off again with you guys.
Also, just to point out, he spoke up to say that because he is adamant about not getting involved in their bullshit.
He doesn't want my friends asking, so they know and they care.
Information gathering, Viridian.
Clara,
But when you
Do you pick up on Red Fang side quest?
well,
but
Clara,
when you do that, you get involved. I read between the lines.
We gotta pick them all up, and we'll abandon them later. It's fine.
Clara refused
Viridian,
it
I
softly.
100% every game.
That's why you don't.
Viridian, what if the materia's for snipers? You're gonna miss it.
Gwen with the like level 2 gray quest in fucking
in Goldshire.
in
back then.
Goldshire.
I need gold dust from the local knolls.
I need to get it, dude. Dude, Gwen, you're level 12. I didn't finish it.
Guys, apparently, fuck, what's his name?
Bad bitch.
Guys, apparently Delta was supposed to drop like this. I didn't. Did you guys get it?
Did you guys get it? Did you have that? Did you guys not share that with me?
Oh fuck, guys! I didn't. I'm behind like 800 quests. I'm not.
We're gonna
guys,
have
I'm
to
still
run that
back at the
again.
main. Guys, can we redo?
Wait, Gwen. How many Orichalcum pluses do you have?
Pluses? There's a plus?
Oh no, bro.
Guys, we're gonna have to rerun Cobble.
That's Yowler. You can go
Gwen
look for
behind
it.
8 story chapters because she missed the main quest and has just been partied with the group, killing things, not paying attention.
I love this part of the game.
Gwen spent a significant amount of time as an NPC with the party, and when she left, she dropped all her gear.
Well, you guys need to do some mini games before I show you where Alicia is. So, you can use a skateboard, or you can push us up the hill.
This feels kind of
Sorry,
astroturfed.
This is Astro.
This is so AstroTurf.
Clara being done with things. This is so AstroTurf.
So as you guys are wandering for the camp again, you're gonna be walking through. What did Ben just say to me?
Oh, no! The pupil activates.
me, the figure reaching out of the screen to grab you in your bionicles by the neck.
The doom pool activates, you go back to the start of the dungeon, you disappear like down at the bottom of the map.
Literally.
Hey, Lawrence!
Yeah. Hey, Lawrence, how's it going? I feel like we've been here before. Lawrence, this is like near!
It's happening again.
It's happening again. Yeah, as you're making your way through, you're gonna hear someone shout, "Hey!" Marina's gonna throw herself over the table with like a meat bone like in her mouth she's still chewing on, and grab Yowler by the scruff of her collar and jab a finger at you guys and goes, "Yowler, what the fuck is this? You brought huntsmen to our fucking camp? Hey, lay off, Marina!" As she says, snarling back at her and grabbing her by the collar.
As
What?
Clara will
Dude!
whisper to Gwen, guess she didn't see Lucy.
What the fuck? First, we had to deal with that dumb kid that came in with that guy you found. They're huntsmen too. They are. Could have fooled me. What the fuck? She lets Yowler go. As Yowler doesn't still, and she stares at you guys.
Good to see you again too.
Yeah, a long time no. It was a lot fucking funnier when I knew we wouldn't have to see you again. The fuck are you doing here? She says as she chews on the meat and takes out her mouth finally.
Maria,
Yeah.
was it?
Marina, she says. Yeah,
Close.
whatever. She just rolls her eyes,
Oh yeah, what's my
she's-
name?
pulls up a chair. Why the fuck would I know? You're like 12. You know, first we let that Yoshi guy in here. Now we're letting, like, Huntsman in here. You know, we're gonna have a security issue at this point if we keep just letting anyone we're slightly friendly with get in here. Look, Yowler, I know you made friends with them and everything, but you can't invite them over without asking. Blanche said to bring them here. Oh, yeah, I'm sure she did. Such bullshit.
Wouldn't the cavern help with that? I don't think you have to be that worried, do you?
Oh, you told him how it worked, too? Anyone
Anyone can know how it works. It's famous in Mistral. Just blows a raspberry. Yeah, they've got Kamui and the whatever they're called in like every place here. They've got tons of stories about this thing. No one knows about that sort of thing. We're kind of relying on that as like our backup super defense. God. What's got you so pissed off? Yeller says, just glaring at her. What? First off, I'm not pissed off. I'm upset. Secondly, obviously them. Obviously all that bullshit with Kyoko and everything. The old lady's been giving me crap just because I don't want to welcome her back just because she showed up again. Oh, yeah. She rolls her eyes. We're still dealing with this stupid shit from Zori. And now we're considering dealing with all these extra operations for this. No offense, but I'm not really optimistic about the idea. She says, looking over at Yaller. Look, I said it's not going to necessarily work either, but it's important that we try. And if I'm here, it's at least something I can do. Yeah, well, look. Your tribe sounded kind of shitty, so I'm not really excited to tell you to go back and go try and ask for their help with this sort of stuff. Besides, we're not even asking for their help for us. We're doing it for a fucking... God, this war's such a mess.
Yeah, Yeller, no.
You know, if you're going to complain about security concerns, are you really going to just start talking about operations in front of civilians and huntsmen who aren't affiliated with us? Oh, now you're learning how to talk like bugs, huh?
Hey, rookie mistake. It happens.
You want me to throw you into a fire pit, kid? Oh yeah, I should be
Hot tempered.
She runs a hand for her hair. She just grimaces a bit. What?
Awesome. I forgot.
She lets out a long breath that ripples the dirt around your feet and everything, and one of the fires goes out in the distance, and someone shouts, Raina! And she goes, whatever. What? Look, just go bring the lost kids in with the rest of them. The old lady was trying to mediate some argument between Kyoko and the guy and the kid you brought in, the blue-haired one. Argument? Yeller says nervously, and she goes, yeah, I don't know. She walked up to her and looked, like, pissed off or something. Guess they know each other.
The blue-haired girl.
Yeah.
Huh. Doesn't sound like
Yeller
Lucy.
switch. Whatever. Only 2 new people here. Can't be anyone else. He just says as she just slowly walks back over the table as the red pen goes, okay, I was letting you go for jumping excitedly, but walking over it back to your seat, are you come on, get with her. What? Like there's not dirt on the table from the ground, Andy, shut up. And she just gives them like a fucking noogie and stuff as they start roughhousing a bit on the ground. Yeah, sorry about her. She's always this. Let's just get moving. At least she pointed out where she was. Yeller will start moving you guys unless there's anything you want to say on the way over in this conversation.
No, I'm good.
No, yeah, we can just make our way.
Sure. So I mean, now that you guys are here, Yeller will kind of fiddle with her hands for a second as she sighs, as she kind of pulls at her collar and the white red fang mask on it. Well, I guess I can be at least a little open about. She'll like kind of walk around a little bit as she's looking. I did say I needed to. Okay, it's probably okay to tell you guys about the plan, as she says as she looks over back towards the group and then towards Felix more directly. I mean, it's kind of something I was going to do anyway. I feel like I owe it to you. The old Mafanwi tribe, well, the Math tribe now, is where I'm from originally. And where Gramps is from also. So, it's a long, complicated reason, but right now we're helping another group in Mistral that's promised us a lot, and the plan is essentially to try and get a parlay with the Math tribe and get them involved in the conflict. They've been bringing in a lot of the free tribes into their side of the war right now, so we figured it was an okay attempt at getting an in for them, and it's kind of doing them a favor as they do favors for us. So we're gonna go see my dad, which is your master's son and stuff. So if you're looking for him, he might have an idea. Or he might be, maybe. I don't know. I figured I'd at least offer to bring you, at least. Since it's kind of where he's from.
Felix will look a little stunned. I would appreciate that, but he'll kind of look back at the group and be like, it would complicate many things.
Where is this?
Okay, well, as Yeller will scratch her head as she digs around her robes, or not robes, her jacket and stuff. I don't really have a map on me exactly, but, well, the Mafanwi tribe, they're, a bit southeast of here. They're in one of the swamps, so going down, it probably wouldn't be more than a couple days travel down south. Where were you guys planning on heading? Yeah, I can bring you over to the map.
I'm
real
blanking
quick.
on the name of the
It's
fucking
a
place
temple.
we're
It's a
going.
temple in the middle of a lake. I forget what it's called. I'm sorry.
Well, we're just going. We were
You were going to the
Mis-
capital,
to
Tengoku.
Mistral.
Right.
To Hey,
You're going to
is it called
Tengoku.
Tengoku?
Yeah, here's the map, and then here it is. And Shizukani Basin is where you're at currently. So southeast area would be around here.
Oh no, we're getting closer.
Yeah.
I missed.
Oh
the
no, the
pointing.
DM's railroad. So where exactly were you guys going?
Tengoku-ish.
She kind of grimaces, then starts thinking a bit and goes, well, I mean, it's not exactly a direct way, but considering the kind of attention you guys brought on yourselves, if you're looking for out-of-the-way travel methods, crossing through the Sound might actually get you around some of the more normal paths. If you're able to get some boat or someone, there's plenty of people who sell services like that who live on the coasts there for personal coin, and that would be a lot more low-key than getting the direct roads and risking more attention, I guess. Sorry, that just sounds like I'm trying to convince you to go along with this, though.
Oh, she's saying to go like this. You mean like on a boat?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
across the
she's
Sound.
like, you go down, yeah, she's saying, like, if you go down here, and then once you've been here, like, find somewhere on this coast, or, like, go for the Sound here would be the easiest one. Draws the line immediately to Kuchinashi. He's
Ooh, I'm hungry to go to Kuchinashi. Ooh, I'm hungry.
Liam sees the direction in his head. He's doing the fucking speed smile. You know, it's like, I know where we're going.
Liam want to go straight north. He's trying to get home.
Nah. Guys, my backstory is this way.
Guys! Alright.
Alright.
You want me to bring us back to the map, or you guys good with this now?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. You need to make that shit a handout, like I said last time.
I should, but I keep
He
adding new dots of locations. Is the
hates
problem.
you, by the way.
Damn, if only you could change JPEGs and handouts.
Liam, that's so much work.
Liam,
to
that's
keep
so much
updating
work.
It.
I
know,
Yeah, it
you're right.
is.
You're
I don't
right.
like you that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe when you finish the thing for me, I'll finish that.
It's been a month.
Liam, make a little map.
make a little UP,
map.
make a little live updating map program for me, Liam.
Computer.
Yeah.
Computer.
That'd be fucking easy.
So yeah.
Smart.
Yeller's just kind
Okay.
of awkwardly looking like sideways as she's explaining this, like hands in her pockets.
Gwen glances at Viridian, knowing he doesn't want any part of like anything. So,
Oh,
you
this
know.
is his buddy Felix.
I know, but still, it's still doing things
I'd
with
at
the Red
least
Fang
like to
member.
hear his internal dialogue.
I'm not throwing that characterization onto him. But that is Gwen's reasoning for looking at him.
Of course.
All right. Yeah.
And sorry, were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh.
It's crazy because he said something.
I suppose not taking a direct route to where we're going would be smarter. I don't. I'm sure we've mentioned it in passing. I don't know how deep their information network is if they know where we're going.
I do have something I want to do.
We should probably avoid main roads. Gwen just started muttering to herself.
Yeah.
Just like
Go ahead.
things.
Claire will look at Felix. How do you think he's doing? Like, she's trying to. I mean, he just learned that like, oh hey, you can go talk to your master's like son. Probably never met him.
No.
He was probably very concerned about like how he's.
No, he was shocked when he learned he had one when he met Yowler the first time. In fact,
Dude, I thought. He was like.
it was very disturbing. In fact,
Dude, he never mentioned this.
Felix really is the dad lore character, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
Fucked up. Dad lore can't possibly be that cool.
Claire's already very worried about him due to his physical state after.
Due to his gaping wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Felix is looking a little, I'd say conflicted. But he will speak up and he'll say, I think that I would like to do this. He'll say, turning to the group, I think it's smart, and I won't hide that it is a bit selfish.
Claire will stay quiet for a moment to let someone else speak up first. Unless there's like a pregnant pause of like a minute.
Gwen. I mean, our plan's already kind of thrown to the wayside. A roundabout path isn't, out of the question, and wouldn't say it's selfish. It's just what you want to do.
Well, it's more that there's selfishness in my reasoning, I suppose. But we really should avoid another confrontation with these people if they're going to bring to bear the arms they did before. At least for a little while.
Definitely agree with that. They can send out things like those hawk moths whenever they want. We're gonna have to be real careful about avoiding any kind of normal route that they might expect us to be on.
Definitely any place that's armed and ready for any sort of military conflict where they can borrow those, yeah.
But you said this guy was doing work, then we'll join your conflict? What's he do?
When you say that guy, who are you referring to?
Yoshi?
Felix's grandpa's son.
No, she said they're trying to go there to convince him to join some other third parties thing.
Right, okay, gotcha, understood.
Yes.
Alright, I guess I don't say that then.
Okay, cool. Understandable.
As Viridian looking like he's doing, Claire would then look to him after Felix said that.
promising.
Glaring. But not at anyone in particular.
That's fair.
The entire team's staring at Viridian, who's glaring off in the distance vaguely. Scary.
What's not stopping is when denying it. So yeah, that's a good sign.
Well, he didn't say no.
I look at Viridian and go, you just got outvoted.
When did Felix start acting like this? Who'd he learn this from?
Was there
Wow,
something in the
cool.
Vitellexer?
Yeah.
Made him funny.
Me trying to tell Felix not to vaccinate himself with Vitellexor. Me also being told it's not a vaccination to have a fucking insulin shot.
Felix being like, looks like we blindsided you, Viridian. I've been watching Survivor.
Viridian takes up the necklace. I'm immunity. Alright, sorry. Go back to the scene,
Felix,
guys.
you're
I know you're in awkward
yeah.
silence, but get back to the roleplay.
Felix, your screen's black and white. Take the adrenaline.
Okay, Felix will say that if no one else is talking, he'll be like, well, if we are going along with this, and I would like to meet him. He'll reassure her.
She nods. Relieved looking.
If we are going to do this, we'll need to know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Blanche will let me bring you guys up to full speed on this, and you can probably hear it from someone who could actually give you a better explanation, like Blanche or... Oh, perfect! Hey, Kyoko!
As Yeller excitedly waves over as she starts running through the group of people, which part to a group of free women in a awkward-looking situation on the right. Oh no, I'll start. Is Lucy, obviously, recognize her. She's I'll reveal them in a second. She's put on her change of clothes by now for her Mistral outfit, which is like a sort of let me write this down. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, sorry, this is her season 3 outfit, Strider. She's got like a nice ponytail. She has a dark navy tracksuit with some like blue accents. Some sort of like fishnet patches on it, and like a big gilded yellow star on its back, and like a long yellow scarf, and just like some Converse on. As she's stood in a very un-Lucy-like position, where her arms are crossed and sternly glaring at a woman, who on the other side of this woman is a rabbit faunus with a notched ear and long blue hair and a sort of like large pale teal overcoat with the red fang mask kind of hung around her neck loosely, as she is gently kind of like chiding the person they're talking that Lucy is glaring at, trying to be the bridge of the conversation. And the woman in the middle is a fox faunus with red orangish hair and a white streak in her hair. With well, you know, I mean, it's fine. It's a mysterious. As she's wearing her season 3 outfit, Red Mane, which is a faded gray. Oh, not probably season 3, probably temporary. It's a faded gray leather reinforced jacket with like some plating and like a pauldron on the side with like some spikes on it. Sort of red wrappings draped and laced within it. Lamellar, like tacet and red leggings, those like ringed heeled sandals things. It vaguely looks like a very heavily modified Red Fang outfit. No iconography on it though, as she is stood down. She was stood looking at her feet for a second, and then whipped her head up as Yaller excitedly yelled "Kyoko" at her as she ran over to the group, not knowing the situation she's pulled both parties into. As Lucy's going to glare and go, "Yeah! Hey, Kyoko!" as she throws her hands up in the air. "Oh, good! Team Supernova's here! Great!" As the mysterious faunus woman is going to sigh and rub a hand on her through her hair like she's trying to compose herself, and is awkwardly gonna look up at the group pleadingly. As I'm gonna go pause here to go take a break real quick to go grab my food.
Yeah, well, I'll just say we're all looking at it like,
Everybody
what?
turns to look at Viridian.
Viridian goes, huh?
Hey, there's 2 reveals in this scene. Look, it's laughing.
I know.
I know.
Do we know this character?
If you read my backstory.
No way. You have a backstory?
Pushes my thumbs into Liam's eyes.
You never linked it.
I think that's actually
I think
not
that's
true.
actually a lie.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's literally
actually a
probably
lie.
one of the first
Liam-
messages in
Liam-
general, yeah.
Liam, look at her weapon name.
Or character details.
Okay, to be fair, I don't think I originally wrote this. I think it was
Thumper?
later.
You're Bambi?
You're Bambi?
I thought you were Spider-Man. That's you.
No.
Dude, can I just say I was chuckling when I read that Bugs' weapon is a shovel, Noah?
Thank you.
I'm
Good.
just, I'm just picturing that motherfucker digging a Canada.
Where's the Shield Knight?
Shut the fuck up.
Kill that
Bugs
guy.
Bugs is funny because he's like 4 different bunny jokes at once. I have him officially down as the
Oh,
East.
fuck! I just realized. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's Brer Rabbit.
I have him. Yeah. So there's the Briar Rabbit bit. I have him as the Easter Bunny, but he's also the Bugs Bunny bit.
All right.
And then Drain Lothar is a reference to the what's his face's hairs, those free rabbits that show up in iconography at different buildings and stuff.
He pulls Felix aside. I hid a bunch of eggs around here and found them for you.
Literally, you gotta find my eggs, bro.
I don't.
Oh, look, a hidden Mickey.
Do you want
Look
that
at-
katana upgrade? You do.
You got one of the Bugs emeralds.
I just say no. I
Oh,
like
Felix,
the,
we
I
can
like
go
the red
find your
fangs,
fucking grandpa's son, but we can't
Fine,
collect
Bugs and eggs.
six eggs in this cave.
I like the red.
4
fangs
hours
thing
later,
on the-
where the fuck is the last one?
I need this. It's in gear.
Blake looks at you with a 1,000-yard stare and goes, "This is like collecting steel ingots in Fallout 3." And I get him on a bike, and I literally tackle Blake to the ground and kill him.
Hey, keep this in, keep this in.
As I had said, Yaller had ran up excitedly to go hug Kit, who afterward had the most not standoffish, but like knew this was coming moment, and is kind of trying to compose herself in this moment. Lucy had looked over at Team Supernova when they arrived, still with this frustrated glare, kind of, as she's clearly been having a long conversation with Kyoko over here, as she called her. And the other faunus I had said Lefin had been trying to mediate this. And upon Yowler's arrival, she had kind of looked over, seen her, and rolled her eyes at her, or hugging her, and then kind of went to go turn to the group. And she surveyed them for a second, and then her eyebrows shot up excitedly as she would then sprint towards the group, going, "Felix!" as she'll throw him into a big hug. As she, like, one of those ones where you kind of like bend them down, so like you're petting them on the back of the head like a little kid. It really is you, isn't it, huh?
Felix is just shocked for a second.
Wow, these things really did finally grow in. You don't have to worry about that anymore, huh? As she starts rubbing the nubs on his antlers.
He's just stunned. He's just standing there. I
Haven't started talking much either yet, huh? She sits him back up a bit and grabs him by the shoulders as she takes him in and smiles happily.
can't. I
Who are
thought
you?
that you. I feel like I'll just look at her like, I thought that you were dead.
Well, yeah, it was a little dangerous at the time, and it wasn't exactly like we could get back in contact easily. To be fair, I didn't know what happened to you for a while. After the attack on the camp, everyone there was dead, and we don't know where most of the other groups of other slaves ended up, besides a couple filing in towards the camp we had at the time. But when we saw you on the big screen, I got a little suspicious about the very similarly named deer faunus I saw. Kyoko's the one who confirmed it was actually you when she came back. God, you really grew up, huh? Oh, I'm Lappin, and she says towards Clara. I'm a captain around camp here, but to Felix, I was his old boss at the Drifting Leaf Orphanage. We were slave mates together for a while.
Felix will nod.
Clara
He's probably told tons of stories about me, right? She elbows him.
I told one.
Yeah, okay. She says a little apologetically, dropping the jokes a little bit. That's fair.
I'm sorry, I suppose I can't trust anything that man said.
Hey, she kind of shifts her head back and forth a little bit between the two groups. What's up with the tension?
Are those ears?
Gwen?
As Claire will like be squinting over a kit.
Gwen?
Big foxtail ears.
Gwen would probably be looking at Kit and then about to say something like, "What the fuck is Kit doing here?" And then, Felix getting flashbanged by someone he likes. Just kind of like looking between them, not sure what to say. Not sure which to address first.
Claire will look at Felix for a moment and be very, very deeply happy for him that he found someone he knows from like such a long time ago.
Yeller walks up with her hands in the pocket, a little bit whistling over. See, I said there were plenty of reasons you guys had to stick around.
I see.
Lappin for Felix and Kyoko for Viridian.
Okay.
Grinches again as her hair twitches as she sighs.
Kyoko... Kid.
You hear Lucy groans. Groans.
So, Kit's not your actual name?
Laughing blanks and looks over at her. Yeller looks over at her, and you just hear laughing go, "Oh, Key, for fuck's sake!" Yeah, as Laughing just shakes her head a little bit. Could have warned me. Didn't come up yet. I didn't expect you guys to be here. She says lamely a little bit, looking dead ahead at you all.
Same here.
As Claire will like step up to get like a look behind her and just like observe more closely. So you were hiding that the entire time? As she looks at the like tail.
Yeah.
How?
My semblance?
Right.
She says as she turns him invisibly and then back. It's not really hard.
That makes sense.
Yeller's kind of staring between with like the excited face kind of morphing into a more tense like this is awkward face as Lucy's looking over at Kid / Kyoko still glaring. As Lappin kind of clears her throat and goes, "Okay, why don't we some sit so we're not just standing in the middle of this place still? Come on." And she'll grab on Felix's arm a little bit and get them to start walking.
Felix will follow along. He'll give a look back at Viridian to gauge what he's doing.
Lucy looks at Viridian also.
Okay, so it's not his eye twitching, but there's a vein under his eye that is twitching. And he's just gonna kind of grimace for a second, and then bury his face in his hand, and then laugh a bit. Well, isn't this great?
Oh, no.
Claire will look worried.
And he's gonna step forward and he's gonna go to pull his hand off like he's ripping something off his face, but it's just like breaking it off really fast, and he's gonna go, "Alright, well isn't this great? So, who are we fighting? Come on! You said you's going to get allies for some fight you's having. What city we destroying this time?" By the way, all of you, I will accept. You were right, Dion. Anytime you want to say it. Felix, you're exempt, because you know what? You got a reason to want to go with them. If your master's involved, fine, fair enough. You already said it's selfish, so you get a pass. Clara, I don't know what's up with you, but you're not handling this too well. Gwen, we already agreed, so I don't actually know who I'm mad at! He throws his hands up in the air.
Viridian.
Perhaps we should do this somewhere else.
Lapin just kind of clears her throat and walks forward a little bit to stand next to Felix. He's near Viridian and goes, As she kind of surveys Viridian once or twice over. Well, wherever you want to be mad, just do your best to take some deep breaths and stuff. I hear you guys got chased in by some Grimm, apparently. Just do your best. We have a lot of people here. Besides that, wherever you want to be mad, go for it. And she looks over at Kyoko again. Kind of understandable about a few things now. And she's gonna start walking forward a little bit. Kyoko, like a eyebrow raise, like it's a very indiscernible look as she just pats her on the shoulder and starts walking to lead the group somewhere to sit. As Lucy's gonna walk over a little bit as they're starting to move, and she's gonna move back towards Viridian where him and Felix are. Just gonna give him an appraisal, look him up and down. You done here, or can we,
The appraisal is not too good, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because he is, like, crashing out now.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna turn around. He's going to squat down. Put his hands on the back of his head. Look right towards the ground. Like, get as balled up as he can. And give this kind of muffled scream.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you just hear Lucy sigh. She rubs the bridge of her nose, but doesn't interrupt him. Like, he clearly fucking needs this. As the owlers ears shoot up on the sides of her head, and Claire sees Kyoko kind of grip her own wrist a little bit. Trade her teeth.
When he's done after a while, he's gonna stand back up. And he's not doing it calmly, but it was just
No.
like, yeah, okay, he measured himself getting down there.
Yeah.
And now after, like, the loud, muffled scream for a while, is breathing a bit heavier. And when he steps back, he's gonna be like, just to remind everyone, the only reason I'm here is to get Nadeshiko.
Don't think anyone would forget that, Viridian. Lucy says, kind of like accepting that as an explanation as they all are starting to walk forward for a bit, like finding one of the tents and stuff.
Right. That's still our main goal.
Of course.
For now, Gwen mutters very quietly under her breath.
The girl, Lucy groans when she hears that. Look, just try and keep your composure a bit more, Viridian. I know there have been some new hiccups that we're all feeling now. She says, giving him like a sort of like apologetic stare as she's got her hands on her hips trying to explain this to him. But if we're being rash about these sorts of things and just screaming at each other, it's not going to be good. Okay? We can talk about anything we need to do, as long as we're talking it out, like, normally. Get it all out of your system, you think, at least, with the yelling?
I don't think that's true. Every time I wanted to talk about this, everyone's just said, shut up and go along, Viridian.
Lucy sighs. Viridian, we haven't really had a time to jump off the train, have we? Like, realistically, they haven't given us an opportunity. We showed up at that hotel
walked into a trap we didn't know about, and then we had to literally run out of a city because there were so many people in there. They were pulling up those whacking, flapping arm things to chase us down. Like it was some military exercise. We found a bunch of people who almost died also, and we found an auction of people, and we've just been on the run since. When does it sound like anyone had a choice on what to do here? Realistic. Serious.
Then when is it gonna happen?
I don't know. She says bluntly towards him as she looks up at him. All I know is now we're here. We're in a place. Lawrence is injured. You guys look a little banged up, so we'd at least like to catch our breath. And we have to reorient how we're going to get to Tengoku reasonably at a normal pace without accidentally walking into another situation like that, right? So, besides that, all I know is that's our main objective. Figuring that out's a problem. We've shown up here with a bunch of injured civilians who we need to make sure are alive and have somewhere reasonable we can go. Figure out. Did the ones you have, are they both still alive? She's just looking kind of at the group as she's asking this question, giving Viridian the sort of
I feel like Gwen would
rundown.
know the best, right? Because she was attending to them.
Yeah,
Gwen will
probably. She put those
nod.
ones in.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have 3 of those guys still that we have to look out for. We can judge that the faunus we had were probably fine here, but we don't know about them. So we need to consider that. And besides that, we're going to need to make sure we can at least figure out a place where we can pick up supplies, because we're not making it to Tengoku with the dust we have on us if we're fighting anywhere close to any people on the way, or Grim if we're going off trail. We need to consider that. And besides that, now we have some more circumstances that Kit is here and is apparently involved, or was, it sounds like. We have whatever is going on with this entire situation here, and apparently there's a war going on. So we have to sit down and take the opportunity that we're not being immediately shot at, no matter what the environment is, to at least try and figure out what it is. Viridian, Clark said you were trying to run off the convoy we were on. Look, I'm not mad. I don't know if that was even true. She didn't sound like she was keeping herself fully together. It sounds like none of you guys were, okay? I'm not trying to grill you on that. Whatever the case is, if that happened, it would have fucked us really bad. Lawrence and I would be here alone and have no idea where you guys are. No way to get in contact with you, because, like they said, I turned to local comms, honor scrolls only. You're splitting groups by the point I heard about this anyway. If we were going to do this, we need to do it while we are still in the main con. I don't know. I get that you're pissed off. I think there's a lot of good reasons to be angry. Right now, it's just not going to help anyone. If you want to be mad at someone, I don't know. We can go have a sparring match or something. But acting like anyone here has a choice on what we're really doing, it's not helping anyone. Sorry, she says after that, and looks down at the ground and shakes her own head. Not your team leader, you don't need to listen to me, but I am your friend, and you're kind of pissing me off, acting like there's someone's to blame here.
Wow. I sure do wish I could go with the flow like you all do.
Oh, pretty. She just grimaces at you. Don't be such a child about it. You know what I'm saying isn't unrealistic. Like I said, if you're mad, let's go do something with it instead. Something reasonable, get some energy out if you still have any after we had to fight for our lives last night to get out of that place. But don't take it out on people here. Lucy's just gonna shake her head, nod to herself, and kind of sigh. That's it. That's all I had to say. And she's gonna just kind of walk forward a bit and start going back over towards Lappin.
As if you guys have anything else you want to say on the way over before you all sit down somewhere.
Not to say, but Viridian is still fuming and is very convinced internally, like in his feel for his headspaces, that he already knows how this is going to end up.
Yeah.
It's that they're gonna say, we have this problem, can you help us? Clara is going to say yes. Then they're going to start acting friendly with the Red Fang, who he still hates, and the Red Fang is gonna be like, oh, so you're on our side. When we're not supposed to be. We're just supposed to be huntsmen. We're supposed to fight Grim. We're supposed to be here getting Nadeshiko. Now we're going in the exact opposite direction. We don't have supplies. This was all something that was decided at the last fucking minute because Nadeshiko sent us a letter that didn't even need to be responded to right away, but now we go and do it. Just every time a hook is dangled in front of our faces, we have to bite. That's how he's feeling.
Yeah. Nope. I don't know if the rest of you have anything you want to say or try and talk to him or each other. Go ahead.
Nah, Claire's just she took what he said pretty hard about how she doesn't look like she's handling it very well.
Sure.
I also Felix would like to, but he just feels like he'll scream at Viridian, so he doesn't really want to do that in the middle. At least right here.
Not in front of Lappin.
Not in front of our new allies.
Our new allies. Our new fucking ally. Our new cool fucking allies.
The Red Fang are cool guys.
I'll talk to Viridian. Gwen.
The sacrificial lamb.
Gwen's talked to Viridian a lot about this. I think she has a pretty good idea of.
Let me get out of your hair.
He's upset. Because as they're walking over, she'll slide over. Look, I know this sucks. 100%. And like everything Lucy said is like basically correct, and it sucks. And
yeah, well, she left one fin out. No one else is even thinking of planning on getting us out of this.
The thing is, Viridian, you and I both know that's not what we're gonna do. Even if it's maybe something we should. At the very least, Felix is tied into this and is pretty dead set on seeing his, stuff with his master and wherever that girl is. Just, he's in this, so let's try and do what we can to look out for him.
So if there's no land, it's just sand all the way down.
Yeah, it's fucked, Viridian.
You know what? You say it sucks. But if it really sucks, if it really, truly sucked, you wouldn't be rolling over so easily.
Viridian, I'm not rolling over. Just playing the cards we're dealt. My friends are roped into this, so I want to help them.
Yeah, and looking for the next card to be dealt to you. Don't even think about ending the game.
Look, I hate the Red Fang as much as you do, Viridian. But we have to be realistic. Look, I'm not trying to convince you or anything, but I don't even know what I'm trying to do. Are you okay? Sorry, she doesn't laugh.
Nah, Gwen. I'm not okay.
Right. Uh-huh. I don't. Sorry. I know this kit thing is a shocker. That's surprising. You. Gwen just like looks like she doesn't.
He's not going to say that barely moved the needle because he one already knew the Faunus thing, two already suspected she was with the Red Fang, three cannot get much more angrier just by seeing her. So he's not going to say that. He's actually, in fact, going to lie and go, "Yep, that was pretty much the straw that broke the back."
Right. Gwen looks like she's trying to help. Sorry, go
In
ahead.
fact, I don't think any of y'all have any right to talk about that particular part of this.
Right. Of course. She looks like. I don't know, Viridian. Just. She bites her tongue, kind of holds back, saying something. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, just I have your back. Okay, even if you don't feel like I do.
I'll try to remember that.
Okay. Now let's go get this train wreck moving.
Alright, what was Clara saying to Felix?
Clara, as Felix starts to pace up, Clara will look back and kind of meet his pace. As she will look over at Lappin and back to him. I'm real happy you're able to, well, have a reunion like this, Felix.
It is definitely unexpected. I'm happy. I don't know. It's strange.
Take all the time you need to catch up with her and feel more settled about everything, alright? Don't worry about how long we hang around here. We'll get moving once we all decide on that. But you should focus on making the most of reunions like that.
I plan to rest anyway. I think we're going to need as much energy as we can get.
Yeah. I mean, after all that blood pumping that was the ride over here, it's hard to not welcome a chance to sit down and catch your breath. But just let me know if you need anything, alright? Everything's probably going even more fast for you, considering all the, well, faces you're seeing and people you're already thinking of seeing.
I think you should be more worried about Viridian than I. But thank you.
Trust me, I'm real worried about him, but I don't really know how much I could help with that situation right now. Feel like I'd just make it more steamed if I even tried to calm him down. Hopefully Gwen's got it, as she looks over at Gwen mid-talking to him.
Well, Gwen does have a way with words, I suppose. But it may... Well... Felix will kind of rub the back of his neck. I feel bad saying this, but... If... As the leader, He'll look really guilty saying this. Perhaps you should say something to him.
Yeah. Probably should.
I suppose, though, as his partner, I should do the same.
You should probably focus on what you have to deal with right now. You have more on your plate than most. But
You're starting to treat me quite fragilely, Clara.
it's not that I'm treating you fragile, it's that, well, I think we can all come together to help calm Viridian down. I don't think any of us have to take it on their shoulder alone. And as Clara thinks back to a minute ago when, like, Lappin was hugging Felix, I don't know. I guess I want to see you make the most of running into people you used to know. It's probably been a real long time, huh?
Thank you, Clara. I am happy. It's just... They'll look over at Lappin and be like, you know how I am, I suppose, by now.
Yeah, and I feel like taking a bunch of shots from that hawk moth probably, well, let's just say that I think we're all a bit rattled at the moment. So, I don't know what I'm saying, but whatever you decide you want to do, I'll have your back on it, alright?
Thank you. I do feel like I do ask a lot of you all sometimes, I suppose.
Yeah. That's what teams are for. Don't worry too much on it.
Felix will nod.
I feel like they can keep walking.
Yeah, when you get to the area where they sit down, Lappin signals Felix to come over and sit down. And I assume he does.
I mean, yeah, of course he does.
As he does, she looks next to him and whispers over quietly, "So is the really tall guy the boyfriend, Kyoko?"
He'll just nod. Yes.
Tall and brooding, that's a commonality, I guess. Okay. Don't tell Yal.
And she'll just sit back up normally as everyone's sitting back down.
Wait, it'll take a second for Felix. He'll set aside forward. Don't tell him.
And she's already sat back up normally, is smiling as she'll get up and start offering out some of the like meat buns from one of the food areas they have and stuff.
There's vegetable, I guess, if any of you guys care about it, she says as they walk up.
Lucy will just take one stare forward at it, chew, and look still contemplative and frustrated as Yowler is sat down on like a barrel next to Kyoko, who is animatedly recounting the mission for her. As Kyoko is looking strung between wanting to humor Yowler's excited, enthusiastic retelling and her eyes darting desperately at the rest of Team Supernova and Viridian once in a while. trying to avoid Lucy's judgmental glare from once in a while. She's just looks really cornered by this sort of situation.
Claire will chew into her meat bun and then mostly be looking over at Kit.
Gwen and Viridian can come sit down whenever they feel like it, as Lappin will say. Yeah, long time reunion coming, but Felix and I were at the same operation. Before that, similar to the Drifting Leaf Orphanage back in the day. He was really good at the whole pickpocketing routine. I taught him after a while. Back then, he didn't have the big antlers, so he's a lot less noticeable, too. Helped out a lot. I was really mad that I always said that was a good part of it, though, for him.
Must you tell them this?
What? Yeah, it's like a formal introduction sort of thing. How else am I supposed to introduce myself to them? It's not like they know about Red Fang operations or what my day-to-day here is. This is way more important for that. Thanks for looking after him. He's a real handful, if he's been like he was when he was a kid. And I left him off on a pretty awkward situation, so, as she calls her supposed deaf and awkward, and prior branding an awkward situation.
He's
What?
a great teammate and friend. She
I've
would have
changed
said
much
friend
since I
and
was a child.
teammate.
What did Felix say?
But Felix says, I've changed much since I was a child.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I'm Gwen. I taught him dust.
Ooh.
I knew the... He'll stop himself.
Gwen shakes her head. She gives him a glare, just like, no.
We all kind of knew the basics because we were digging that stuff for 12 hours a day. But yeah, appreciate it.
I'm Clara May. I'm his team leader.
Yeah, you guys look pretty good at the Vital Festival. That was exciting. We don't normally watch many of the broadcasts or anything like that. They're rare to get back at us, but it just happened to work out that way.
Yeah, it was a. Claire will kind of trail off.
Lucy just groans for a second as Lappin's ear near her twitches. As Lappin is clearly trying to divert this conversation away from the most unpleasant parts of it right now. As Lucy's gonna look up, straighten up a bit and goes, "Okay, so we're all here. Do we have to wait for Blanche to show back up before you're allowed to tell us if we're allowed to leave?" I already said it's not so much a problem about you all being allowed to leave. Oh, well, Yowler's back, so, we'll be able to tell you soon. I already kind of told them. She speaks up from her recounting as Lappin sighs. I mean, I guess since it's Felix's friends, it's fine. But you're... Whatever. She just shakes her head as Yowler's already gone back to talking to Kyoko. So, you guys know about the plan for going to the Math Tribe? Yowler was real insistent on it herself, and now that you're here, when we heard you were showing up, I figured she'd want to rope you into it.
Yes.
She says, looking over at Felix, I'm kind of caught up on the old prince thing from her end.
Yes, I would very much appreciate to go.
You really know how to make connections with some great people. First you had me looking after you, then a legend, huh, Felix?
Well, he saved my life, so yes, I suppose.
Still, when I saw Felix Prince on Big Billboard, there was a second I wondered, why not Felix Lasley? Why not his big sis? She just kind of sighs and closes her eyes in disappointment. She smacks him on the back after a second. Yeah, you haven't changed, kiddo.
I've definitely changed. I wish you wouldn't say something like that.
I mean... Yeah, but from my perspective, as Lucy's gonna kind of cough a little bit and goes, look, I'm really happy for you guys, but we do have some logistical things to actually talk about right now. Oh. Mrs. Lappin looks kind of caught off guard for a second, then puts on a more composed face and sighs. I guess that would be a big priority for you guys. Sorry.
So, the operation, is that what you're interested in? Kind of. So,
Well, you haven't really told us much.
yeah, I'm just hearing about it now that they actually showed up, Lucy says. Oh, okay, right, okay. Well, I don't have the... We could go to the command tent if you need something really official for it, but I can basically tell you everything about it, and... She digs around in the tent to pull out one of the maps that she has, and she can start putting down stones to weigh it down the center and start getting a stick to direct the sort of path and idea. The plan's pretty rudimentary, since dealing with the Moth tribe is kind of, it's not in our normal realm of expertise, but Yowler's an expert in how they operate at least, so... Essentially, we're doing this as a sort of favor towards the Demon King's army and everything for some of the supplies we've gotten recently, and helping them rally some more of the tribes to their side. It's a long end of a line of diplomatic actions we've taken with them after some time, and from what Blanche wants to do, it's basically us aligning ourselves with them, fully integrating it. Make sense so far?
Sorry, when she says Demon King, do we know what the Demon King
No!
is? Okay.
No! You have no idea!
Okay, well, sometimes you give us so many
You're allowed to
names. That's why I'm asking.
Good, I'm glad.
I'm sorry, the Demon King?
She blinks and she goes, how recent have you guys gotten here?
A day? 2? What time
she
is it?
cringes as Kyoko sighs and goes, yeah, they probably don't know anything about it. Yeah! Just found out a while ago, in fact, Lucy says, glaring at her again.
So is this
Okay.
Demon King a bad guy?
Because Lapin will roll the map, will redirect some of the places she was putting stones on the map and go, okay, well, where do I start? Since you're from out of Mistral, you probably have no idea that we're in the middle of a civil war here.
What?
Excuse me?
You guys didn't know? Yeller says.
A war?
Bugs brought it up. No, you blinked an eye.
I thought you were speaking in hyperbole, like, the war on...
Well, yeah, I guess they
Say
technically have declared war on us for a whole time now, but I meant the war. Duh. As Kyoko sighs next to her.
Like standing army war?
Yes, Lapis says more seriously as she's kind of collected herself more into the image of what a captain should look like as she stood up over the map.
Have there already been large-scale battles?
As she's going to start drawing a couple lines of stone delineating territories that have been split. A large half of the eastern front of Mistral is already under the auspices of the Demon King's army. The daimyos have split from the Emperor's line. Well, the Imperial capital's line, more realistically. How up to date on Mistrali history are all of you? She says, rubbing her chin. You heard of the Rice Rebellions?
I think we covered that class.
I mean, know a decent amount, but Mistral's Mistral, right?
Fair enough. Well, the rising civic conflict has been brewing for a while now, in between a couple of these separate Rice rebellions. The last one was about a decade and a half ago, the one that was officially recognized at least. But there's always been conflict between daimyos, the rulers of provinces within Mistral, here, for a long time. It's a system where they all answer to the imperial court and everything, but conflict between them isn't essentially illegal in the first place. So smaller scale conflicts have broken out plenty of times over the years here. Just a lot of the time they're settled before actual standing armies get involved fully. Land transfers and things like that, arguing over territory. That's normally where something like this starts off. The Demon King, as he's been called now, though, has rallied at least, 8 of these daimyos over here, as she points to the eastern side of the Miscrawly map. And
How-
more
how
have
far
at
east?
least... let's see. She kind of gestures over towards the Long Dragon area.
Mm-hmm.
Over here on Mistral.
The Hang 10.
The Hang 10, good name. Yeah, the Hang 10.
Ooh.
And but spelled
No!
Oh
Tien or something.
No,
Hang
we're
Tien.
too funny.
that's really
Yeah, the
funny.
Hang Tien.
Oh, you mean the King Chin?
Oh, you mean the Hang Tien?
I've created lore!
This
This
feels
is
racially.
natural gaming.
This feels
Dude, catch him
racially
on catch him on
insensitive.
napkin moment.
Literally. They've aligned themselves openly now with the rebellion. Between their own people actually overthrowing and picking a new suitable daimyo, and some of the older ones having enough issues with the Imperial Court and the way they've been treated over the years. They were all, belligerent enough actually to get involved with the surface or conflict of standing armies and raising their local ones. Without getting too bogged down in the weeds, here in Mistral, militaries are split up between, 4 different large-scale groups. You have the sects, which are martial arts artists dedicated to their own territories. The Imperial Court essentially gives them autonomy in their areas and small lands. You could think of them like mini provinces within provinces, normally. There's a lot of religious connotations tied to them in the 8 precepts, but most of them are just junkies who get off on combat and sort of things like that, refining their aura and techniques and things. They're called in for wars plenty of times, but they don't have any official side they're supposed to take outside of the general understanding that all should be subservient to the Imperial Court here, which is an assumption greater than most of the time. Then we have the Onmyoji, of course. All their captains rule separate divisions and sub-factions among themselves, and they're supposed to be dealing with Grimm everywhere across Mistral. They don't have regional territories they control officially, but plenty of them have long histories in regions and keep their origins there, along with their dojos that train them. And they're basically all under the Imperial Court side in the war, obviously.
Right?
Aren't they supposed to not get involved with wars? Lucy looks over, and laughing kind of stares at her for a second, blinks and goes, yeah, you believe that? No, obviously they get involved with wars. Look, they're a sacred institution and all, but they're still just warrior monks, basically. If the Emperor's court is going to demand them act, they're going to act no matter what. Realistically, though, they'll probably be used mostly to contain Grimm in the conflict itself. Though, don't take that as a non-combative stance. It's easy to take care of Grimm and organize them to attack the enemy while you clean up yours. Next, then, we have the regional powers and the regional standing armies for each daimyo, obviously based on their own territory and their own strength of how they've raised their province. And then the Imperial Army, a centralized standing military that the Imperial Court controls. So, essentially, it's mostly 3. The sects kind of don't get involved too often against the local daimyos down here. Plenty of daimyos, though, notably still haven't risen up in support of either side, which is what the Demon King's banking on a lot. That and the fact that he's raised a large, surprisingly decent number of the freeman tribes to actually go to war with them. Bandits, mostly called here, but that's mostly a misnomer. It's anyone who lives in unrecognized territory that don't follow imperial law. Essentially anyone who doesn't let themselves get broken in by their loot. Like the Math tribe. And plenty of them are small, but a lot of them are highly traditionally trained warriors who are constantly dedicating themselves towards being ready for more conflict, since they have to fight in the Imperial Army, local armies, and each other a lot of time to maintain territory. So, despite them not being a large number, a lot of them are some of the most elite soldiers you can probably find in Mistral. So, and that's why this rebellion's actually gotten some success, being able to actually entice so many to follow them. That and apparently having enough daimyos want to stay out of the conflict. From what we understand, the Imperial Courts has a lot of long lists of things they haven't been able to pay down the line for a while to plenty of them. And there's a lot of discontent with the current situation there. Internally within the daimyos.
I have a question.
Sure.
Where does the Hachi Bakemono fall in this?
Well, it figures you guys are pretty up to date on them, considering you got chased out of them with us. And if... well... it's... should have been more complicated, but currently they're pretty aligned in a... Lapid pauses as she's kind of debating how to explain this. They're bad guys, Yaller says. Yes, Yaller, they're obviously bad guys, but if you're asking about if they're being involved in the direct military conflict, the Hachibakemono tend to avoid directly involving themselves on a surface level in any way. Many people in Mistral recognize the idea of them existing, but it's a known social contract to never acknowledge their existing at all. Even after the mess they probably kicked up in Hosen, you'd be surprised at how many people wouldn't recognize that as anything connected to them out of fear of what they do to them, probably. Their involvement is probably tied somewhere with the Imperial Court faction, or at least the daimyo standing against the rebellion too. They have interest in keeping the current establishment alive because they've been thriving after all. And a lot of them bring in a lot of money that finds its way towards politicians within the Imperial Court or local daimyos. You don't operate a criminal organization like theirs for hundreds of years without having made comfy with the people in power, after all. Direct conflict is mainly with us dealing with their operations at slave mines and things like that, and slave operations. Those you can pretty directly tie to benefiting the locals.
Clara will nod.
So, essentially, that's the core of what the Demon King's situation looks like on a militaristic standpoint. As for what he wants, well...
Oh, Gwen would have a question.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
She probably knows the answer to this, but she asks it just for the sake of asking it. I'm blanking on the name. Is it the Huntsman Association? Or is that Hunter?
Yeah,
Hunter?
the Huntsman Association. Or the Huntsman Union.
Union. The Union is the
sorry.
word I was looking for. And the Huntsman Union... neutral? Leaning towards the Emperor, officially?
Well, the Union doesn't recognize that a war is happening. None of the other major powers in Remnant do. In fact, lots of places here in Mistral don't either. Yeah, it's the same thing with the acknowledgement of the Hachibakemono. It's pretty built into the 8 precepts as a concept to maintain the sort of veil of peacefulness, even within times of strife for the sake of the community and others. The entire nation who isn't directly involved basically will bury their head in the sands if it's beneficial towards them. It's a self-defense mechanism for their own sake, I figure. She just rolls her eyes. You try working out hundreds of years of that out of their system, it's hard. People still talk about the old Rice rebellions like it's a sort of hidden, secretive measure they're not supposed to say in polite company. Let alone what they let go under our nose with slave operations here, the Hachibakemono. Anyway. Ignoring the politely ignored aspects of this conflict. Essentially, the public story that the Demon King is propagating is he's a son of the Emperor, and claiming that the Imperial Court has taken over for him, and is now no longer and is holding him essentially hostage under their control.
Wait, sorry. She said he claims to be a son?
Yeah, son of the Emperor, yeah. Yeah, he's saying, I'm the son of the Emperor, they have my father under... They're not letting my father rule.
Okay.
He's not... yeah.
They have
He's been deposed by his court.
That's a very serious claim.
Yeah. No kidding. It's a casus belli you need to actually do anything this severe. It's probably the reason he's able to actually get support. Essentially, his plan is to eventually march his way to Tengoku and ascend the steps themselves and depose the Imperial Court. Do you believe him? Lucy says, well, that doesn't really factor into our situation. Blanche has had a long-term diplomatic relationship with these guys for Zori for a while now, as they've been trying to court us for a long time. They've made a lot of promises towards what they could do in the new institution for the Red Fang, and allowance on Faunus rights here. And they've at least been helpful in identifying more of the Hachibakemono's operations and supplying us, so Blanche is convinced currently that this will go the right way if everything goes right for us. So, we're basically tying ourselves to it. It's hard for a lot of people here to swallow the idea of still, but... If she says so, we're still gonna have to follow her on this one. She says after kind of closing her eyes and opening them after a bit and nodding to herself. That's the situation with us currently. Right, and that's where the Math tribe came in. As I said, most of these tribes are incredibly skilled warriors, even though their numbers can still be within the thousands or lower. So, plenty of them are very valuable, and promising them actual land rights and recognizing their ancestral territories that have been abused by local daimyos for years and they've had to fight for their lives, it's appealing enough even for a lot of the headstrong ones to consider. And Yowler is probably one of the best inns for the Math tribe possible. They're pretty isolated and nomadic within their swamps, so this is an opportunity we can uniquely offer to them that is going a long way to getting us pretty far. Yowler, you're still sure about this though, right? We've kept it on the line that it's not a sure thing. I told you like 100 times. Yeah, okay. Sure. Well, the plan would be to follow this trail. We've mapped out some territory that'd be easy to get through. Originally, we were going to just send Yowler in a very small retinue. Probably, Kyoko had volunteered at the time. I assume you'd still want to go? Yeah. I should help with Yowler's issue. That's keeping it distant enough from the Red Fang stuff, right? Sure. As long as that convinces Blanche, I'd be really more reassured if you went with her. But besides that, we had to keep the travel group small, obviously. The area to the east is more close to any of the battle lines and things like that. Not towards the swamp, but we're not 100% sure of the Imperial Army's positions anywhere, and any local surveillance is dangerous in general. But a small group can get through basically anywhere in Mistral if you know the right ways and have the supply routes there. And we have plenty of caches we have in the area still that would be there in case of emergency. There, we're just going to have to do some diplomatic discussions with their leader, and since it's her father, Yowler is the best bet at least getting the foot in the door.
Question.
To me or her?
To you. Just to make sure I'm understanding it correctly. I might be misunderstanding because you're saying a bunch of shit at once.
Sure.
So the mission is to go to the Moth tribe.
Yeah.
Yowler, it knows like the head honcho there, who's her father or whatever.
Yeah.
And he
door.
has ties to the Demon King?
No, he doesn't. They're doing this for them. They're trying to make
the Demon King to get them to aid
the Red Fang.
Demon King and the Red Fang.
They're trying to get them for the Demon King so they can solidify an allegiance fully to the Demon King's army. Yes.
So the Demon King allies with the Red Fang.
Yeah, this is like a last line. This is like a line of diplomatic favors ending with this is what they're hoping for. Will help solidify their allegiance to them. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Understand.
Oh boy, I mean that's got some implications.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Were they done with their explanation?
Yeah, Lapin will take the stick and go to shove it down like a pointer baton and realize it's a stick and it just snaps in her hands and she goes, oh, sorry, I got in the zone there for a second.
So, you want us to aid you guys in uniting the Moth tribe with the Red Fang and the Demon King's army?
She kind of blinks for a second and goes, oh, well, no. I was just telling you what the idea was. Well, I want them to. No, I mean, yes, Yaller, I understand you want to bring Felix there. Obviously. I was more explaining what we're doing. I mean, we wouldn't say no to the help, she says bluntly. But why would you want to?
I don't want to.
Sure. She nods. I wouldn't blame you.
That's... One's holding back some what she wants to say, quite obviously.
Lucy tilts her
But
head
y'all
a bit
is
at Gwen.
going that way. And that's the best way to get to where we want to go, and that's what you're actually saying, right?
Right. I'm explaining it all to you because if you did want to go there for your own personal reasons, and considering the state you guys seem to be under, we would happily at least assist you in transporting over that territory of land if you went with Yaller. We'd include you in all our operations to get there. We'd share some supplies on the travel there. And, I mean, I'd want to help put you in the right direction to actually cross the coast there to get the most quick way to get around. I can't promise a lot. Our supplies go to people here we have to look after and our own soldiers. But while you're here, I can at least share as much insight as I know from doing operations like this and going over hours and hours of troop movement ideas for how you might cross Mistral. If that's your goal still.
Well, he's still suspicious, but she said it in the most agreeable way possible.
Yeah, she's like looking at Felix like obviously like I want to help. So as Yaller goes, yeah, but it like would be cool if you guys wanted to like stick around and help and stuff. As Kyoko's gonna side, they probably shouldn't. I just meant it would be.
We'd appreciate a lot if we could have a better idea of hotspots and places to avoid to not get involved in conflicts.
I'd want to be able to at least that much for you guys. I kind of wish there was more. But things are moving at a pretty tense pace around.
So we go with all of you, so Felix can talk to leader of the tribe, and then we can all go try and catch a boat to cross the channel, and hopefully with your intel we can minimize danger on our route up to Nadeshko.
That would be the plan. The people who know how to travel this place the best would probably be the Demon King's army. If you did a favor there, they might be able to also provide some assistance, but I don't know how much you guys want to leverage off of them.
I prefer not to get involved in either side of an active war.
Sure, of course. Same, honestly. I honestly would prefer it either, but the only reason we're doing this is it's the first time in decades we've actually had a chance of moving our station up here in Mistral realistically. It's a pretty messy conflict.
Gwen looks very conflicted.
Yeah. Obviously. There's a lot going on here.
Oh, my country.
What's she conflicted on, Liam?
Yeah, but not.
I mean, the idea of just like hitching a ride and saying, you know, see ya once we get there.
We're heroes.
With the whole fucking thing of like, I mean, there's a big chance they try and rope us in once we're there, and who knows what's gonna go on with Felix. Gwen.
She's noticing.
Gwen really doesn't want to join a side in a war. Because as she's kind of just found out, she doesn't want like. What if we help them out and then we lose? They lose.
Holy
And
fuck,
Gwen
Gwen's so
is permanently
mercenary.
marked as a traitor to the Emperor.
When
and her
you're
family is
already
killed.
When the Hachibakemono
Whoa.
already want to kill you.
Yeah, honey.
Yeah, but are they explicitly tied to the
Yes.
Emperor?
Yes.
Yeah, but do we know that actually?
I mean, Lappin said, basically, she said they're not involved in the war, but you probably should assume that
Hey,
since
Yeah,
Yeah, but also
So
I
Lappin
just
said, Liam, Lappin said, well, yeah, they pay all their politicians shit to the Imperial Court.
Liam,
I
would
mean
just like to-
that's all fair. But
Cool,
at the end of the day,
Gwen is such a good soldier.
Dude,
no,
can I just-
it's not being loyal to them. It's
Gwen's awesome.
not pissing them off so they go kill my family. You know.
Okay.
Politicians are motivated
Also-
by money.
Also, Gwen. I mean, I know she's like a childhood friend of Felix, but Gwen just met this person.
Of course.
She has to take everything she says at face value.
Of course.
Fair.
But Gallagher said,
Gwen has to check with her fucking political YouTubers first to check if
literally,
she's
I need my. Gwen despereally needs her opinion told to her. She literally is begging for someone to tell her opinion. Fuck.
Dude, I just want to, real quick, let's not roll over this. They're with the government. Yeah, I feel like we're rolling over.
Lappin said that shit
Those
plainly.
guys, like, I know, oh, don't trust, whatever. We're gonna be a little, take it with a grain of salt. No, they're with the come the fuck on. Come
Lappin basically said, dude, if you took guys, if you took.
team up on fucking like on Waco to take out the U.S. government, you know what I mean?
Lappin literally said, dude, if you get on a train, they'll know. Basically.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's inside Gwen's head. How's Felix doing?
Let's not pick a side, but if we did,
But we fucking did. I'm
But
just
if we
saying.
did.
Felix doing the math on
But
Hachibakemono
if we
with the
did.
government.
Why do we have to be picking sides?
Government arrested Umaboshi. Wait a minute.
Why do we have to be picking sides? He says as one of the sides already decided you're my enemy.
yeah, Felix is kind of just like, man, yeah, we're basically up. I mean, this has already been in his head, because like I feel like this is something we've kind of already known, right? Like, am I insane?
Yeah, I mean,
basically,
literally, Sinbad said, like, that place is
Sinbad
run
told
by
us.
these guys.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. So like, I mean, everyone.
But now
thinks,
you're
like, we don't want to
here.
get involved, and I don't know. Felix is like,
Now you understand that because there's a war going on,
kind of
the
are
Hachibakemono feel like, oh, well, since people already kind of know there's a war on, we're fine with requisitioning military equipment. We're gonna walk it. I mean, this is what Bug said in that scene where he said, like, well, there's a war, so they're able to brazenly fly hawk moths off, and people don't ask questions because they kind of know why that might be, as a cover for their illegal slave operation killing you guys.
Yeah. Well, I would say that Felix is kind of like, I don't know. We kind of we didn't really pick a side. We're on a side. Like, I feel like we're on a side.
Third party.
Like,
Gwen's just conflicted.
I say we go third party.
Mhm.
I mean,
Guys, we could take over.
I say we get
opinion.
on a boat and leave.
Steven,
I'm
you're
of the
leave.
opinion that we should be on the side that gets to go home as soon as possible.
We should fucking leave.
ooh, but oh no, bros. The Deshka's gonna be fighting for the enemy. No.
We get the Tesco and we go home.
no, wait,
The
that's
Deshka's gonna be fighting for the glory. We're gonna have to snap her neck.
I need my
Okay,
Fire
we
Emblem scene.
kidnap
Which
the
one of us
Deathstroke
walks
and
up
go
and talks to her?
Yeah,
None
who's
of
the
us.
one who was the talk command?
None of us are coded properly.
red turn blue. My face will end. What was going on, Viridian's
Oh,
head,
it's
by
not
the way?
Felix. Felix just retaliated and killed her.
Oh, what's going on in Viridian's head, by the way, is exactly what I just said, is that he's of the opinion that we should be on the side that gets Nadeshko and goes back to Vale.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this shit. We don't have to fight unless we're saving innocents right in front of us.
Yeah. Exactly.
Think of all the slaves.
Okay. Yeah, that's Lucy speaks up. That clears up the context of things then. Alright. Next question, since we're talking about logistics. What's gonna happen to the guys we brought from that play, from Renmukin? The injured ones?
The people who were at the auction. That's, weapon size. That's a tough one. Horse and Yowler went with the keep as little questions asked for people while they're getting fixed up here. We don't know why they were down there staying at the Renmuken, or we can really say there's anything suspicious in their intentions outside of conjecture. It doesn't look good for them, but they also are not exactly in a state that makes it hard to find any fire in my belly when I look at them. Are we going to be able to take them out of here somewhere? Well, yeah, I'd want you to be able to. I don't really want that sort of conflict brought upon people in here. The idea of having injured, endangered prisoners that some people might want to kill and some people might not want to is going to just introduce a handful of headaches for us here. And a lot of people have gone through a lot here to make their want to be a good person kind of hard in this situation. I'd prefer to spare them having to be involved in wanting to do something horrible to them. But as for where you could bring them, I don't know if I have a good answer for you. It's going to make things really hard if you plan on traveling with them long, considering the conditions I think they're in.
There's not like a village on the way?
Well, I mean, Leppin kind of cringes a bit and goes, their conditions are pretty bad. The acid damage isn't something that a normal village medical expert could probably handle easily. We can probably get them into a state to transport them, at least in a few days. But long-term care is more what I'd worry about in that case. We've had a lot of people come in with a lot of serious injuries like that from operations, either from the firing line or from the situation itself. There can be a lot of complications that come up in the long term, and leaving them in some no-name village, you'd also have to figure out a way to make them care. It would be expensive care, you know?
Yeah.
Charity doesn't grow on trees everywhere, Kyoko says kind of plainly. People look out for each other around here, but if they're not locals, that is a lot different in the context of things in Mistral. Lots of people have plenty of resentment towards their neighbors in different provinces or just villages here from those conflicts Lappin was saying. The borders have changed so much that people have been on each other's different sides in the war and traveled down family lines. They can be a little wary of outsiders if they ask for serious favors like that. Travelers is one thing, but dumping them to stay somewhere would be hard. Realistically, you need to get them to a larger city or something. Or at least someplace with a hospital. So we really can't look after them, Yowler says kind of plainly, looking at Lappin. It would cause a lot of problems, Yowler. I feel pretty bad saying that, but I feel like we'd be putting them in more danger if we did. Honestly. Long-term wise. We don't know why they're at the auction after all, or if they knew anything. They seemed like they were just like drunk from the show and everything. Lucy says kind of defensively, and she goes, sure, like I said, I'm not willing to say one way or the other yet. I don't know enough, and frankly, like I said, I feel like if they were, they've kind of suffered enough. For now.
Gwen looks kind of mad at hearing them talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Gen do her?
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna say it out loud, but I think she's gonna, every time they like say, like reiterate the fact that like we don't know why they're at the auction. I think Gwen's really mad because like I don't think hearing that, oh, I mean, if they were like bad people, we would just execute them. Gwen doesn't like that. I think Gwen has the general opinion that just executing people is wrong. But,
Well, yeah.
you know, and just like the lingering implication of, you know,
Someone would kill them.
of like
here.
basically the kind of implication that like it'd be easier if we knew they were just evil, so we could just kill them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I can see how you extrapolate that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When's pro slave auction? I got you.
Look, we don't.
Lucy,
we don't
Lucy
know.
doesn't look
They were just there for the
entirely
snorkeling.
Lucy doesn't look entirely satisfied from this discussion either, as she's staring down at the ground hard again.
I am back.
Yeah, I saw. They were just going over the hostages again. Well, hostages. Smiley
The
face.
logistics.
I guess we take them with us.
Right. But we need to figure out some place you'd actually go for them. Like I said, we can probably situate them in a spot where they'd be alright for some time. Hopefully in a few days, but there still might be long-term effects that we'd have to look out for, and that could cause more complications for them. Maybe I can talk to Zori about it and see if we can hand them off to their people. That might cause
Sorry,
us-
do we know who Zori is?
Yeah,
We met
Yoshi.
him earlier.
Yoshi.
Yeah, that's his last name. Is Zori.
God, jeez, fucking mixing up the names.
Well, you're not on a first name basis with the diplomat.
Sure.
There wouldn't be so much of a racial issue in the Demon King's army with them, so it would probably be safer from them for the off chance that anyone would just come up and execute them in the night.
Probably a
Which is what I'm
better-
most worried about here.
Probably a better medical treatment too, at least than what we can provide.
Debatable. We're pretty situated here, and a lot of their camp is moving, but if they could get them back towards one of their long-term or one of their more stable operating cities that under one of their daimyos, probably. They'd still need to be brought through a long line or a long distance, probably. And they'd still need to care enough to do that, but I'm sure we could sell it to them.
You think you'd be able to convince them?
Between me, Bugs, and Blanche, yes. But I still feel like we'd need your consent, considering I consider them in your care before us here.
If they trouble,
Sorry to have to
definitely-
put this in your lap, but there's no other way to go about this that I think is fair.
If they travel with us, they'd be on the road still, and it'd be difficult for us to actually give them too much care. And it doesn't sound like any kind of village would drop them off and would be realistic either for actually helping them.
But we could, Lucy says. It would be harder, but we could, and we'd know where we're bringing them. As opposed to just hoping it works out in either camp. And it definitely sounds like you don't trust your people enough here to keep them here. No, it's not that I don't trust them. It's that I know that there's enough people in this camp who have had enough horrible things done to them that they have no pity left for those kinds of people, no matter how guilty you feel about them.
We're not leaving them here, at the very least.
Good. She says, nodding, like that's the correct, like she agrees with that answer.
I mean, what are our travel arrangements? Are we in trucks? Are we hoofing it through the forest to not attract attention?
We don't have any vehicles we can offer you.
We,
Unless you have money for them, sorry.
they're not physically able to walk themselves through what we're going to be doing, and we can't carry them the whole way. I don't
We
see
could get stretchers for them. That's feasible enough, Lucy says.
for how many hundreds of miles are we trekking through Mistrali countryside, fighting off Grim the entire way, surely?
I'm not leaving their fate up to some chance by sending them to some army we don't know about. As he says, steely-eyed up towards her. If we did that, we would have left them in the city somewhere. But we didn't, because we knew that would be bad for them.
We knew they would have died. These... From what we know about the Devil's army, I don't think they'd
The
have
Demon
any
King's army. You want to leave them with the guy called that? Lucy says, plain-faced.
It's not a great name.
To be fair, I believe the name came from the Imperial Court side and not their own. I don't care. There's still some other conflict. If we're not willing to align ourselves with these people, I'm not willing to give innocent lives to them either. You don't know they're innocent. Yeller says over at Lucy as Lucy glares. Well, I know whatever they might have been doing. I think they got their recompense for it. One of them died. Yeller just shrugs indifferently and kind of like...
Ella looks frustrated hearing that, 'cause she's like, I could have saved them.
Go ahead, I could have saved them.
Mechanically, I couldn't have saved her. No, it
Wouldn't have happened if I was
wouldn't
there.
have happened if I was there, one settled ironically. Lucy, I think you should think about this more realistically. Yoka starts saying, and she goes, and Lucy just goes, shut up. She goes, looks over at her shortly. I don't really care what you think right now, okay? To be honest, I feel like you're just trying to weasel out of something again. Leave them somewhere else? Make it someone else's problem? No. They're our responsibility. Yoka looks like she got like a beaten dog after that response as Lucy just huffs in anger again, looks away from her.
Oh. Kid, are you even staying here? Are you coming with us?
Yeller looks over at her when she hears Kid again, kind of weirdly.
I mean,
defensively.
I'd leave them in your hands. I'd trust you not to kill them. I guess...
It's not who we're worried about here, Gwen. It's that there's more than 10,000 people within the Karst. And at least a couple thousand of them are coming directly from the hands of people who might be like this. Coming in with scars of them or their own. Who
Fine. I get it. Okay, no, it was a dumb idea.
It's not a dumb idea. I get where you're coming from. I'm sorry. I just want to make it clear. I don't know. I was going to go with Yowler to help with the Moth Tribe, so we'd be traveling together for a bit. Yeah. As the silence kind of hangs in the air for a second, there's going to be a few people muttering something and some excited talking as coming in from forming kind of nearby, peeling down from the roots is this burst of white steam as appearing nearby, slowly squatting yourself from up on the ground after coming down from the ceiling, slowly seeping to the ground. You see Blanche slowly reform, slowly like fibers and things appearing, then muscle, then skin, and then her as she takes a second squatted down. And you guys can give me a wit roll. This is more like a perception thing.
That's terrifying the way you described it. What?
I know. Yeah, that's why I'm asking for a wit roll.
Holy! Are you actually fucking serious?
The devil apparates before
The
me.
devil apparates. It's no.
I mean,
It's different.
literally.
You've seen her just come out of steam before. Like that's
So she's just doing that shit. All right.
no, she aura farming.
Yeah, cool.
Perception
That's it, wit,
check,
right?
you say.
Yeah, wit is perception stuff. Yeah.
I have a bookmark for this. A highlight
for
for
it.
this.
Yo for it.
I choose not to roll.
Petty. Viridian is sharp.
I hate this.
It's just perception, Richard. I'm not going to flavor anything.
No, he closes his eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
He closes his eyes. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I guess since that, Gwen would probably be the only one to notice, besides it being a bit surprising to see that happen. It's over like a very few second, like a second or so it's fast, but Gwen can tell from the squat she has and the weird choice to, how her body reformed like that. You can tell she doesn't wobble, but she's clutching her chest for a second under her coat as she's formed up, and you can tell she's probably really injured, and there was a bit of blood that came out in the fog, or sorry, I keep calling it Mr. Fog, the steam that kind of shot back into her body, like she's trying to hide how injured she got from this, and quickly standing up straight towards the local Red Fang in the area who come up excitedly to see her, as she doesn't want to appear injured in front of them. And nods as she quickly finds her way over and with a few words makes her way towards the group. As Lappin will stand up and give a quick salute, as Yowler will excitedly stand up. As Blanche will look over the group, see you all are here and nod, see Kit over there, and stare for a second very blankly. And kind of keeps her stoic act up as she's going to start walking off in the camp. Lapis, it's fine. I'm going to need a minute anyway to, as she kind of drops her voice, I need to bandage some things. We don't need to have the meeting right off the bat. Take some more time here. You went to catch up with them, right? As she looks over towards Felix, it's a good enough excuse for me at least. Just come in 4 or 5 minutes. As she'll start making her way over. As Kyoko stands up like she wanted to go, as Yowler's gonna kind of consider it, as she'll nod over to the group. I should probably go, as she's going to go follow Blanche. See you in a bit, Lappin. As they're going to wander off towards a larger command tent off in the distance. No, they're here! Lappin will sit down and sigh. She's a glutton for punishment, that's for sure. Sorry, what were we saying?
Lucy, we can't take them with us.
We can't leave them here, and we're not leaving them up to them either. She says, gesturing off in a nebulous direction towards the Demon King's army. Lawrence and I will handle all of them then if you're giving up on them, but I know you don't want to either, Gwen.
Lucy, they are injured beyond
under our care.
Any physical. They can't move on their own, Lucy. They are in constant agony. They will bring every Grim in a mile radius to us. Then
we should just kill him now.
No!
That's the alternative.
Saying.
That's the alternative we have, Gwen. He's right.
No, the alternative is.
It's not like you should discuss
Coming with
the
us is them. Do I need to point to the map? You see how far this is?
You should put at least some trust in the army. It's not like they'd abandon people just on the off chance they don't politically align with them entirely. They still take prisoners of war at worst. Yeah. I still don't have any reason to really trust them beyond that. We have our own capabilities. We've been trained to treat civilians like this in the field at our academy. It won't be easy, but we're trained to be able to handle the worst of the worst for a reason. And we're not going to compromise just because it would make it easier for us. It's not like I chose this, Gwen. I see the map. I also see the people we have to help no matter what. It's not supposed to be easy, Gwen. You've never been one to take easy routes out of this. I know you're worried. I am too.
I'm not taking the...
Gwen.
Your route won't work. You're too optimistic, Lucy. We can't do it. It's not possible.
We can.
They're too injured, Lucy. If it was like if it was a broken leg or some sort of other injury where we could let them take care of
figure it
themselves
out.
a little bit. But we can't. When a
we
pack of Grim appear,
We'll kill them. Like we always do.
like
We'll
we
leave
always
some of us to watch the civilians while the others clean up the Grim. Your semblance combined with plant dust can probably provide enough of a sedative effect to help them stay at least unconscious while we travel through most of the place. We're just trying to get to the nearest hospital. It's possible. It's not 100%. And they could die on the way there. That's still a real situation. Lappin's right. Their situation's probably complicated. Medically, some of them might just fail on the way there, even if everything went right. But we're still going to do it, because it's our job. At the end of the day, it comes down to if you're leaving them with me and Lawrence, or if you're going to help carry at least one or two of them. That's all the discussion is, Gwen. Considering half of your team was planning on leaving, I think I have a seniority on deciding what we do under my care. Don't challenge me on this, she says as she glares over at her seriously. It's not gonna matter.
Gwen looks so frustrated.
Lucy sighs tiredly and looks down at her feet afterwards. Go ahead, sorry.
Because she knows she'd be on the other side of this.
In any other circumstance.
In so many other circumstances.
But I promised Viridian I'd have his back.
But she... And she... Because it's her. Because Lucy says, don't challenge me on this. But Gwen's... And Tony is like, I'm the one who fucking saved them. But then she's like, but then the immediate counter is head, so I'm gonna fucking leave them with people I don't know or trust. So, I mean, she's having 100 battles in her face, and Lucy is...
Lappin looks over at Lucy. Miss John-Keel, I really think you should consider at least talking with Yoshi before you decide doing this to yourselves. It's only going to make your travel incredibly difficult. I'll talk to the guy, but I'm not changing my mind unless something really impressive happens. And considering the way you guys talk around him, it sounds like he's a really useful ally for logistical issues and the greater scope of things, but I don't get the feeling anyone likes him. You've only been here for so long. Yeah, so, pretty hard to beat that reputation if I got it that quickly. Man, I need a nap. She just sighs as she hangs her head back and over the stool she's sitting on, kind of slouching.
We have time to discuss this.
They'd need a few days anyway before they're in good enough condition. Right. Shit.
Another
groans.
Another point towards trusting them with the army. You'd leave sooner.
Yeah, that would have been easier if we could do that. Kyoko just lets out an uncomfortable sigh. It's like, oh jeez. Guys, I don't think you're arguing anymore. I think you're just taking out your frustrations on each other. No, I'm arguing.
Well, I'm not. I'm done.
Oh. Lucy looks down at her feet. Sorry.
No matter what, we have to wait a couple days.
Kyoko looks thankfully at Gwen.
We have to wait a couple days for them to recover anyway. So, we can talk to Yoshi and debate it more then.
Lappin looks down at a watch she has and frowns. I'd really like more time, but I do have to get to this meeting. I have a lot of responsibilities here. Sorry. I'll catch up immediately when we're done, okay, Felix?
Felix will just nod. He's staring at the map.
There's a lot I want to ask about, and I promise not all of it will be all this, stuff. You guys should be fine within the camp now, especially that Blanche is back, so feel free to poke around wherever. If anyone gives you trouble, you can bring it back to me, okay?
Alright. Thank you.
Sure, got it, thanks. As she'll nod and straighten out her log overcoat and things in her mask, and will make her way over quickly. As Kyoko is going to let out a long sigh. So,
is your last name a Prada?
she winces really hard. As Lucy looks over at her. No, I mean, yes. No. Look. She says, looking at the rest of you, and then back at Lucy, and then back at Viridian. It's not like I wasn't really planning on coming back here originally, so it was a new identity. It wasn't like Rosalind trying to hide hers. It was me trying to leave this. That wasn't like it's not like a disguise. But yeah, I guess technically it's not my real name.
So you didn't intend to come back here?
Not originally. Yeah.
Why?
I have contacts. I mean, not really officially. I know people around Shade who would know things that were going around here that I check in with sometimes. And when I heard about the war and the Red Fang getting aligned with them and everything, I had to come figure out what was going on exactly. And after we got attacked by the Hawk, I knew it was probably in retaliation for what happened at Delatodos with me as the target. I needed to go talk to Blanche to figure out if I need to keep worrying about this. If I need to know that I could be endangering people still with that without knowing it. And it's not really a place you can get in contact with over the communication towers. She sighs like this was all like a stress, like a strain to get out as she's rubbing her tail anxiously as it keeps fluttering behind her.
I really must have known, right?
Sorry, what did Claire say?
She'll look at like the ears and tail again and think to herself, Irene must have known, right?
Oh, just to herself, not aloud? Okay.
No, she will say that out loud.
Yeah, she brought it up like in the first 2 weeks.
That sounds like her.
Yeah, back when she was at her most cripplingly socially deficient. She just said it wasn't going to be an issue, but I should be careful or something.
Gwen,
Just informed me that she had to know by chance.
Gwen looks at Viridian. Did you know? She says really awkwardly, because that's really awkward if the answer's no.
He's just gonna look at her
Come
and
on,
not
Gwen,
answer.
are you... Spirits, Gwen, are you serious? Lucy just says, looking at her, really exasperated. Dude, a little bit of... Come on, like, grease the hinges on the door before you
actually,
throw it
no.
open.
He is gonna answer. That's
Yeah.
really none of your business.
I mean, it's kind of our business. At least a little bit. It's all of our friends. At least, I mean... I don't know. Lucy just chuckles, like, ruthlessly for a second and shakes her head.
Gwen looks kind of shaved. She's like, sorry.
I would hope she told him, at least, about all of this. The finest thing is almost a smaller piece, honestly, at this point, than the rest of the situation. can't believe you've let Irene go on and on for months about assuming the Red Fang was something that was her problem. That's insane, kid. Irene technically did it also. Wow! Cool! You're both assholes!
Lucy said Irene. You meant Rosalind, right?
What? Did I say it wrong?
What?
She said... No, When did I say it wrong? I sort of
said
said
Irene
you did.
twice.
Did I?
Yes.
You've only been saying Irene. Have you meant Rosalind?
Oh, I'm stupid then. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Well, what you're letting Rosalind say was of something attack on her. And then she said Irene knew. And Lucy said, wow, Irene knew. That's great. You're both assholes.
As Clara will look over at Kit and look a bit mad. Do you know how much stress she's been under because of all this?
Yeah, I know. I don't think telling her would have made it better, though. I think she would have found a way to make this part of her problem also. She does that a lot. Besides, I had to go make sure, and I didn't want anyone else to be involved when I did. Oh, yeah, that's a completely normal thing to say. What would have been the problem with them coming with you to make sure, if they wanted to? You could have at least given them the choice. Any of us the choice. I mean, did you even get the Nadeshko letter thing? Don't have access to the comms towers. Yeah, well, she's quitting. That's why we're here, because we wanted to go talk to her. You know, a really simple issue. If we knew you were involved in some shit like this, we would have just come with you to help solve it easier, so you didn't have to sit around a camp here for a few weeks, twiddling your thumbs.
Gwen has like a moment of realization. Oh, what? You guys think Nadeshko quit for the same reason Kit came here? Because of the war?
Yeah, it's definitely on my mind, Lucy nods. It's what I've been worried about this whole time now. She said she grew up at a sect, right? From whatever Lappin's description was, they're not something that necessarily is involved, but could be. I kind of started getting really anxious about that. She's right about their ability to remain out of the conflict implicitly, but it could go either way, and I don't know enough about all of them. Only the few I've infiltrated in the past, and those can be pretty gung-ho loyal. So it's not 100%, but it could be. Did she elaborate at all on what she sent to you guys?
No. Not in terms of anything like that.
Nadeshko's pretty bad at lying, Lucy says. And I don't think it was that way in her message to me. But I could see her figuring out a way to maybe not include it, or, I don't know, talk around the subject. One more piece of log to the fire, I guess. So are you going to come with us beyond this, Kyoko? Lucy says, looking over at her. I mean, if we end up traveling to the Math Tribe, which I feel like we're dead set on doing right now, and we probably should, for Felix's sake at least, and considering that maybe the tribe might have someone who can take care of the people our injured patients. If they're so competent in war, there might have people who are competent in medical supplies too. I don't know. We could at least try while we're there. There's probably the most reasonable place we're stuck going. What after that? You're gonna leave with Yowler? Would you want me to come with you guys? She says kind of bluntly and awkwardly as she laughs with a bit of a crack in her voice.
Of course.
As Lucy will raise an eyebrow at that response and throw up her hands in the air and turn away from her.
Clara will look at her, still not like smiling, and just say, of course.
An unbelievable response. Are you kidding me, dude? She says towards Gyoko, obviously. I'm gonna go check on Lawrence, Lucy says as she steps up. This shit's pissing me off, and I already have enough problems. She's going to fiddle with her pockets a bit, checking them and everything, and nod towards Team Supernova. We still have shortwave, so scrolls should work anywhere in the basin, probably, as long as we don't go in tunnels. Call if you need anything immediately, or if anything interesting pops up.
Right.
Lucy will dip, trying to contain her frustrations. She gives one last withering look at Kyoko and leaves.
As Clara will take a deep breath and kind of look over at Kit. So, what should I call you?
Kind of a loaded question, honestly. I mean it. I'm really dead set on actually, staying at Shade. This wasn't something I didn't plan on coming back from or anything. It's not what this is.
Gwen nods like good.
Right.
So, whatever you prefer, I guess. But Kit's the name I'm going forward with.
And then Kit is...
I put the red mane behind. Thanks.
As for coming with us, then it'd be better, I think, for everyone if you were traveling with us. Someone we can... Clara will stop for a second before she says the word trust.
I've talked plenty over the situation back in Shade with Blanche, and I trust that she's going to be able to do what she can to handle it. And besides that, I'm kind of persona non grata here with a lot of people. Marina and Horace are pretty frustrated to see me slink back. Lappin's been nice, and I mean, Galler's really look, I'm she looks towards Viridian directly.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry that this is how this all came up. I really wanted to put it behind me. I really thought I did.
Claire's gonna get up and...
Yeah, it's
start
just
stretching,
terrible
like,
luck.
Walk away a bit.
Yeah, Gwen will. I guess Gwen will be like, "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah." Claire sounds smart. I'll give them some space.
Felix will take one seat. Oh, this one's right up.
Hey,
What's your pro?
Hey,
I'm gonna
teammate.
go see if I can secure us a tent or something.
I'm gonna braid Clara's hair. Right.
I'm also
can
gonna
catch up.
walk around a bit to...
Catch up.
In a bit, you know what I mean.
Felix will just be staring at the map still and be like, he'll look over at those two and be like, I'll leave too.
Thanks, Felix.
Clara will offer either of them to walk with her around camp. She's
No.
not really doing anything.
No, fuck off.
He walks away.
Guys, I'm not actually doing anything, by the way. You want to come with... Yeah, Clara! You weren't? Tricky, I know.
Well, Gwen's gonna go do what she
I was
said to
planning
do.
to walk into the
She will
tunnels.
gesture for either of you to join her if you would like.
I can
Yeah.
I can look into the tunnels. No ghost can scare me.
Lit up
True.
ones are cool in here. Yeah, as they'll awkwardly make their way out, Kyoko will sigh.
I mean, I mainly didn't want to tell you because I meant it. There's the last things I did that I'm not happy.
Yeah, do you think I have any questions?
Thought there'd be a few, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a few. But the last important one I did, you already told me. I mean,
That's good.
ever since you said no, you know, I thought there was something. But I
Yeah.
really did believe you that it was all in the past and you were done with it. So I was more than willing to let it go. So this is just the worst luck. Like, the absolute worst luck for everyone involved. Us getting jumped as we come here, you getting attacked back in Shade, coming here, us both ending up at the same place. If none of that had happened, I'd have been perfectly fine living out the rest of our lives just never coming up.
Really would have been okay with me never telling you?
Okay, well, perfectly might be a bit strong, but I'd have been okay with it.
I didn't think you'd be more visibly upset than I am, honestly. I thought I was the one who had something to hide here. It wasn't supposed to happen, but between getting attacked and hearing about the war, I needed to make sure nothing would come to Shade more. And I also needed to make sure that, I don't know.
Well, Lucy only has one point at being mad at you. When the Fang attacked your whole team, it did become more than just your problem.
Yeah. No, she has a lot of points to be mad at me. There's a lot that I really probably could have been. I mean, I could have at least told people about the Faunus thing after a while. I mean, spirits, look at Jose these days. I feel like I could help him with a lot of it.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah. Yuri. He's a mess still. Internally, I feel like a lot of weird stuff happened to him. And, I mean... Look, I know Clara can't keep a secret, but her and Lucy and I have been pretty tight since the first year, too. And I've left them high and dry on a lot of things and lied about a lot of pointless stuff to keep this away from them. And I only told you after so long. I don't know. I guess it just shows that I wasn't leaving it behind enough.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
How was Yowler? Was she here with you? She says, kind of quirky an eyebrow, looking nervous. I don't really know how much she knows.
It was annoying.
She's she got the name for a reason, yeah. Blanche
She
and
was
I
a bit of an asshole, saying there was a reason we had to come back here, but never talking about it.
It's probably me thinking of you and missing me here. And Felix. She's trying to take the responsibilities of her position more seriously for a while now, but she's really not built for it. She's way too young to be like a lieutenant. But she had to grow up pretty young, so I know that kind of gets to her. Sorry, Blanche and I have kind of been looking after her since she was 8, so just wanted to make sure she didn't. I don't know, honestly. It really blindsided me back when you guys came back and Felix had one of her tails. That that was a weird week.
Yeah.
She kind of grips her knees way too tightly as she's staring kind of vaguely at Viridian.
I don't know what you want me to say or ask. I'm still so angry about this whole thing that's been going on since we got here.
Well, then ask something you're mad about. I don't know. You have a right to be.
He's gonna think for a second, and I need a second to think.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, no one's really expecting us to help these people, the Fang, are they? To throw our lot in with them?
Well, probably not. I think Blanche would want it, but
Well,
I don't
good.
think anyone besides her is that gung-ho about the idea. A lot of people are still pretty nervous about the whole idea of even working with the Demon King himself, so the Huntsman team's also pretty wild about it. I think Lappin's really excited to actually get to see Felix again sooner than she thought she'd be able to, but that's more of a personal reason she'd want to still be involved. And Yowler really likes you guys. You made a good impression in Rio. But that's probably about as far as it could go.
He'd shake his head, rumble, and go, good. Because if they tried to push for something like that, you know that Clara would go along with it.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you guys to get wrapped up in this. They're good people, but this isn't something you have to help with. It's not something I can really help with. I didn't leave because anyone here was doing something wrong. If that's the impression you got from what you were wondering.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything you can tell me to make me trust them.
Well, they've saved my life plenty of times. We've fought as soldiers for almost a decade together. Blanche and Yowler are basically my family. I abandoned them, but they are. I know you have some thoughts on the Red Fang, but there's really nothing to distrust about them here, at least, under Blanche's leadership. Her biggest problem is that she's gonna die way too young if she keeps acting the way she does. But no, they're not gonna try and press gang you guys into helping. It's not really how they operate here. At all.
Because I really don't want to get involved in no war.
I get it. I really do. I left because I couldn't keep doing stuff like that.
If there's people right in front of me I can save, I'll do it.
I know. That's why you're here, Viridian. You might be really upset about it, but you still did everything because you're a good person. So
Yeah, because everyone on my team is going to get themselves killed. Clara almost did it at Delatodos and at Mountain Glen. Felix almost did it earlier in... what was the first city we were at? Hoshi something?
Here, Hosen.
Hosen. Felix almost did it right back at Hosen. Gwen almost did it back when we were getting Tiz taken care of.
yeah.
Everyone's always almost dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get in over our heads here. This might be the place it actually happens.
That's why I left. I get it. It's smarter that way. Really. For everyone. The minute you're somewhere like this, you're in a conflict like this, you're putting your life in line, and you're trying to stand shoulder to shoulder with people. If you start realizing that, it's putting everyone into jeopardy in the first place. You know what I mean? You can only be... It's people... You can't stand shoulder to shoulder with people willing to die for it if you don't. It'll only help them get there faster. You gotta make sure they don't, but if there's no changing what they're gonna do, well, be careful helping them with it, I guess. That sounds like really mercenary advice, but it's the only way I got the shade. So she shrugs. This is where you end up with following it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna go letting no one die right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm still mad about this whole thing. I'm still
Yeah,
pissed off, but I can already see how it's gonna go. We're gonna get there, and Clara is gonna ask if there's gonna be anything else we can do to help.
Yeah. It's hard being caring about people like that.
You know, you think I don't get it? That we didn't have any other choice getting here this whole time? Like, this was the only place we could have ended up in the bad situation we were in. Fine, I get it. But it's like, even if we don't have a choice, no one else is even thinking of different options.
She just nods along with him, kind of giving him a nervous rub on the knee with her hand.
It's okay to be worried about them. You should be. And especially with people like Clara and Felix on your team. Sorry.
Yeah, I just... so mad, I just want to yell.
You did a pretty good job of it earlier.
It wasn't enough.
Yeah. Maybe actually taking Lucy up on the offer to spar might actually feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to beat something up.
Yeah. I wish I could help with something. I feel like kind of feel like I'm just twisting the knife here, sorry. I mean, I really fucked you over here.
Look,
For a lot of things.
if we was back in Shade and you was still Kit, I'd ask for a lot right now.
Yeah, I get it.
But unfortunately you're revisiting this part of your past, and until you're done with that, well, people are calling you Kyoko.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So it's a bit tough for me.
No, yeah. She'll take her hand off his knee and kind of retreat back into herself and her body posture a bit. That's fair. I owe you some, yeah.
So how long do you think you're gonna stay here?
I meant it before, where I think reasonably I've asked all I can. Blanche can't exactly come back over and deal with the Hawk currently. And that whole situation is, bigger than I thought it was. Blanche says... She kind of narrows her eyes as she's looking down towards one of the fires as you're talking nearby. Blanche says everything that happened with them after they ran into you at Delatoto's wasn't exactly the way it got reported as. She thinks that the Ray pulled one over on them. She said they didn't leave the people in the state they were when they got reported, at least. It was some operation the Hawk shouldn't have been running, drugs or something. People that weren't even in the Fang. They came over there to try and enforce some global Fang sort of unification ideas. Try and go confront him on the way he's been acting in Shade as a representative of the organization, and it was worse than they thought. They said they left after destroying the operation, but they didn't do all that. She said that must have been Ray trying to cause something between the Fang or get rid of the local operation in his side of the town easily without getting involved. I don't know. The point is, I don't think staying around here and bothering her is going to change anything about that. So, I should go with you guys. Especially if Nadeshko is actually, here somewhere and considering leaving. I feel kind of bad I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
I can see why Lucy's all...
She put a whole lot into her goodbye messages. I think she's pretty serious. So we're gonna need to give her a hell of a talking to.
It makes a lot more sense why... I mean, I know why Lucy's mad already at me, but she seemed a lot higher strung about stuff. She's probably really worried about her. So, yeah, I should go with you guys. If that's okay.
You know, if it was up to me, we'd all be heading for shore to get on a boat back to Vale or Vacuor or whatever's closest right now.
No.
And you could come along. So if you come along with the rest of it, yeah. You know what? Fuck anyone who has a problem with it. you're still someone who's in danger being left alone out here.
Thanks. But, for what it's worth, I still don't think you'd leave without Nadeshko, personally.
Oh yeah,
Come
I
on,
said
you put
get everyone.
Exactly, she says, kind of smirking a little bit nervously.
Well, I guess at least I won't be waiting too long.
Yeah, there you go. I should try taking another stab at trying to apologize to Lucy about a few things, I think. Seems like Clara's kind of letting me off easy, but I want to make sure the rest of the team too is okay. So, them too.
Yeah. I mean, you know Lucy. And you know Clara. But just
Yeah.
speaking on Lucy, I don't think... Like, if you're just saying sorry, then that's just kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, she's, it's kind of tough. She's really upset. I think she's pretty mad about me and you, too, honestly.
He'll shake his head and go, she has things to be mad about, but what you tell me and what I tell you is none of any of their business. Like, you telling everyone, that is their business. Me not telling everyone, that is their business. What we have going on between us, not any of it.
Viridian, I hid a lot from you.
I'm mad about that.
Viridian, I've fought for a long time as a Red Fang member. I've done a lot. I've killed people, Viridian. Some of it was fighting, but I mean, you know my semblance. Plenty of it was... She kind of looks down again as she takes a really big sigh and runs a hand for her hair as she kind of looks up at the light coming in through the convoy. I mean, plenty of it was targeted people in their beds and stuff like that. Just walk in, invisible. There was a reason to do it. You're gonna hear about it here. I mean, I was a captain, Viridian. I was called the Red Mane. I had to change my name just to make sure no one in Shade would know me. I'm also, I don't know how to say this. It should be way less of a big deal than the other, but I am a bit older than I said I was at Shade. That's another problem. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons that she can be mad at me. It's nice of you to say that, but you should be more mad at me. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to think less of me. That's the only reason. Not to protect myself. She takes out a long, shaky breath as she's like wipes her eyes a bit as she finally gets that hole off her chest. She's tapping one of her feet. Yeah, right.
He'll just take his head for a moment and go, yeah, I don't think any of that is actually sinking into where it should right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
mad
should
about
go.
a whole bunch of other stuff first.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it now. I'm sorry. This is kind of the person I am. Listen, I need some air. I should go.
She's gonna get up suddenly. Sorry. And she's going to quickly walk off, turning invisible.
Yep. I am too.
We have to leave our poor guy Viridian there with his thoughts. And you want to get on record before we pull out away from him?
Nope. His thoughts are that this is all so fucking stupid, and he wish he didn't know any of it.
Literally, I wish I lived in ignorance. This fucking sucks. I hate my third eye. This sucks.
Like, it would be so much better just not to know.
God, she was right. I wish I didn't know this. Damn!
I wish you could take it back.
Damn! You said all that shit even though you didn't have to.
And honestly, I don't think that was a good thing.
It wasn't a good thing. You fucking bitch. You had everything. You almost tricked me.
Do you know how willing I was to be tricked?
You know how willing I was to let this go under. Now you're telling me you're killing people and shit? Jesus. My fucking poor Fen heart. Wait a minute, how old are you? Turns invisible and leaves. Fuck! And with that, I think it's time to wrap up the session, I'm afraid to say.
No, that's a good scene to end on.
I thought so. I thought it very, very much so.
Good man.
Appropriate.
I got the viewer question.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm blushing. That's so cool. He said that.
Viewer question: do you think? Actually, hold on. Let me think about this for 1 second.
Okay.
Viewer question: this can be an interchangeable one. Do you think that Gwen is right to think that she's about to be a state traitor?
True. Good point. Good question.
I mean, her family could already be murdered. I feel like she's kind of overthinking this. Like, she's already there, and she kind of wants to be like there again. If you know.
Gwen overthinking things. I don't know.
Who's the most in the wrong in any situation this episode? Gwen. He says Gwen quietly. That's fucked up.
What? Gwen has been right about.
I think Kyoko. I think she's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make Kyoko happen, bro.
It's her name, bro. Sorry.
Anyway,
is there anyone on this team who doesn't have a fake name? Irene pulling out her gun.
Lucy just wants us to transport those people. So she can be like, "Well, we can go south of my house."
Guys, my village cannot take care of these people.
Why not?
It sucks.
They barely took care of me.
Literally, case in point.
And there it is.
I grew up in Kohlrabi and all I got was a shade t-shirt as she takes off her onesie, fucking her jumpsuit.
I can't wait to see.
We can't leave them with the army, but we can leave them with the Moth tribe. These other people we also implicitly trust. Is bullshit.
I don't know, dude. If we go there and they suck, we don't leave them.
I'm killing them. I've changed my morals. I'm annoyed.
Lucy and Kit both have their new cool outfits, and it sucks because of the context. It's so over.
Look, we're going there to get Felix's dad.
We're gonna go get Felix's
other dad.
Other dad. We're gonna go dad. Felix's big uncle.
Stepdad.
I like how Yaller did this exact bit when she showed it. He's like your second.
His dad first removed.
Brother.
Well, if
like
the
your
old
master's
prince,
Felix.
adopted Felix, and that's his son, that would be his stepbrother.
Yeah, exactly. Your stepbrother. Big news. Your stepbrother has arrived, Mr. Moth.
El Hermano.
Literally, he's quite literally El Hermano. Felix's El Hermano. I wasn't gonna say it until we were there if no one else did, but he's quite literally Felix's El Hermano.
Oh, dude,
his bigger, stronger brother.
Please be bald, Felix.
So is Susano also apparently.
Well,
So.
yeah,
Felix has multiple El Hermanos he has to deal with.
My master's done a lot of fucking.
Damn, this game's made for me.
Dude,
my
I
master.
can't wait for.
What's my master problem? Adalor sucks.
Wonder which side my master's on.
True.
I can't wait to kill Nadeshiko.
Well, guys, do you guys think the demon army is in the right? You think they have a just cause?
Demon King's army. You met one guy, and he's part of the quote monkey trio. What the fuck is up with that?
Trio. God, this is some real. This is some real 3.
I don't know. I think we're going the wrong way.
I met Hideyoshi. Do I like him? Question mark.
Oh, fuck.
Like from Smash Brothers?
Oh, Hideyoshi. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, we can't trust that guy.
We can't trust this fucking guy.
Hideyoshi?
I literally put him down as Sandal Bear as the bit. We can trust him for a bit.
We can trust him. He unified Japan.
He literally unified Japan.
Yeah, but he did it in a gay way.
Yeah, he said, Oda, you're cringe. Wait a minute, Demon King.
I played Neo. He did it in an awful way.
Well, this is Yoshi, so we have to find Hiddy.
No.
It's one of my favorite jokes is the protagonist and it being separate characters, but both.
Isn't it fucked up? Japan's so mystical. You can you can make someone's fable just some fucking guy who existed.
Literally, it's so fucking based.
It's so.
To be fair, when we get to Atlas and you meet George Washington, you're gonna clap, okay?
No flipping way.
I'd vote for him.
He better have the wooden teeth.
That's a
He
symbol.
better be a hot anime girl.
She better have the wooden teeth.
She better have wooden.
He better have the wooden teeth.
Personally, I would align myself with these guys just because of Bugs Brown. He inspires a lot of nationalist ideals with me.
Jesus.
Imagine being 54, serving the army, you didn't get a semblance. That sucks. You're on that Mistral shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to travel across war-torn Mistral.
Yes, sir. I think there have been some.
Walk up to the steps of the palace and kill that man ourselves.
I think there's been some
I have
hints about
another
the war
question.
before this session, but I
Oh
think,
yeah, you're funny.
yeah. All right, go on, Ben.
I have a real question. Viewers, do you think we're
That was
in
real.
this shit? Like, do you think I'm of the opinion we're cooked. We're already involved. It's kind of over.
From a meta perspective, you definitely seem to have one side, assuming the Haki Bajimoto are that involved, that has just decided you're an enemy. So yeah, kind of. That's rough.
I mean, I feel like not even from a meta perspective. I mean,
Yeah, I think in game there's a lot of implications that obviously.
Yeah,
That's rough.
It's a shame that Deshka's going to be the royal guard on the
To
palace
quote
steps.
Viridian, this look sucks, man. This is absolutely hilariously bad.
Yeah, our luck is fucking insane.
Meanwhile, Yeller's like, yo, this is perfect luck, dude! You guys get to come over. I have all your backstory buddies over here. Oh my god! Guys, I can confirm, I can actually say you're my mom Kit's friend. Oh, fuck.
I like that it's like, oh man, it's such a unlucky coincidence all this shit's happening to us as we try and go to our friend who's unrelated. All this shit's tied in.
This shit's all tied together.
Shit.
I like that I can finally drop the other shoe and confirm that Kit was like a teenage big sister figure to Yowler. So if we do go the route where Gwen goes with Yowler, we have the genuine fucking hilarious knot of the Team Supernova family tree. Where we go, Viridian and Kit connected to Yowler through Gwen, Yowler connected to Felix fucks Helena, connected to Clara.
You spoiled this once, I think.
I did once. I did mention this offhandedly and then go, oh, never mind. Fuck up, my most evil joke yet. I'm the puppet master of the worst bit ever.
To maybe just me, and I'm just like, we knew that. And I
fucked me up?
it from my memory.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember Kit being weirded out by the tail thing, but then
Literally,
I thought it was like, I get it, because she's
a fawn as fox, and that's racist.
You guys are wearing blackface. That's fucked
No,
up.
it's just, oh god, they met Yowler. What the fuck?
Ugh.
Oh my god!
childhood friends, black paint.
Viridian met Yowler. Fuck. You met my daughter? Question mark. Sister? Question mark.
Oh no,
Oh.
he didn't like her.
And you didn't like her? Fuck!
I was back then, back when we were doing simpler things. Come on.
I like describing Yaller as talking excitedly to the team, even Maria, and then randomly just suddenly glaring at him as she remembers, like, I don't know how I feel about him.
How about when we sat down and she's like, and Lappin was like, don't fucking tell her.
Don't fucking tell her!
Hey, look at me,
Don't
look at
tell
me.
Yaller.
Don't fucking tell her.
Tell Yaller. That one's sitting in Felix's head fucking hard right now.
That's so funny.
Hey, look, hey Felix. Hey, just give me a second.
Do
Felix.
not tell her about the new husband.
Felix. She thinks she's a kissless virgin. Don't fucking ruin this.
Don't
for
fucking
us.
tell her. Don't fucking tell her.
Don't fucking tell her. What? What is she
Wow,
like
kid
a-
has a time. Lappin, can you shut the fuck up for 10 seconds? This
Hey.
is stressing me out.
do
Hey,
you mean,
back
ti-
off. I think my favorite thing for Lappin was the idea of her, because Ben put in his backstory, like, she ran like a little thieving group at their orphanage that Felix is a part of before they got kidnapped. And I really like the idea.
Stalled and kidnapped.
Yeah, I love the idea of this little shithead kid who runs the operation sitting young baby Felix down who appears like, I'm gonna teach you pickpocket. I wrote in the bin the trivia I taught him 5-finger fillet. And then growing up and going, man, that was fucked up. I taught like a 5-year-old how to do the little knife game. I'm fucked. That was fucking crazy, man.
She's Felix's first.
Fuck it, he's
master.
not making it to 10.
He's not making it to 10.
Yeah, we'll probably die in this mine anyway.
Oh, that's why he likes Carol. Everyone slaps their heads together as they understand.
No,
the
it's
bit.
not true.
It's not true. It's
I-
Freudian, Felix.
It's not. It's not true.
You naturally felt relaxed around her. No,
No.
Shut up.
It's not how it works.
I'm not acknowledging this. Shut the fuck up.
She meets Carol. Oh,
I don't even
okay.
like Faunus women.
I don't even like. I raised him so fucking wrong. I was like 8.
Yeah, she's cool and all, but she does think Felix is a race traitor.
He does think Felix is a turncoat. Yeah.
And that's why we like him.
Yeah. You guys don't want to know what happens if we didn't do that fucking, like, wear the Faunus medallions. Like, this would be a different game.
Dude,
I'll
this
just
would be
tell
a
you
way
that.
different game.
Yeah.
Every
We got
time the
so
Red
much
Fang shows
left.
up there, guys, well, they did wear the Faunus medallion, so they're pretty cool. It's really paid off in the PR angle of them not
Gives you
aggroing to you. It's frustrating that they like you sometimes, though, now. It's caused the other problem of a little
tag.
too literally. You literally have, like, rep shit where every
Faunus.
conversation tag
Champion of the Faunus.
give you the Faunus. Oh, they do their initial dialogue like, "What are you doing here? Hold up!" And then they like point the gun at your face and go, "Oh, wait a minute, you're the champion of the Faunus." As it pops up and relaxes the conversation,
we're
It
just
completely
walking
changes the
through
tone.
Kushina.
It's clearly recorded in a different room.
We're walking through Shinashi and a Red Fang guy runs up to us like New Vegas and hands us like a burger and says, "Hey, you've been doing
Hey,
good
you
work."
need this.
Thanks
Your
for
crimes
helping
have been
out
washed
Lisa.
away by the Faunus if you return to the leader of them.
Yeah,
Take this
Blanche goes,
coin.
and Blanche goes, all right, you get one favor from me.
You get one favor from us.
You get one favor from me. And I'm like, I want to take Yowler with us.
I'll take the
That's,
It is done.
It is done. Sorry. I want you to get. I want you to get. What the fuck? You can't just sell me.
oh my
So
god,
easily, in fact.
Pugs is like pastry, dies of an overdose.
No.
Oh, Bugs Brown. Oh yeah, that
Oh,
guy.
Bugs-
Yeah, he dies. He gets
He
shot.
dies. He gets shot. He
Bugs.
goes down in a blaze of glory, saving Horsemeat, who dies later.
He gets beaten to death by
What?
3 old women.
What?
My favorite guy, Horsemeat. He dies.
Love Horsemeat.
He's
Yeah,
killed in a
Horsemeat-
mining accident.
Kyoko
Horsemeat,
comes
the
back.
guy who,
Hey, I'm
like-
back. Half the party, half the team here is like, why the fuck did you come back? You actual race trader. The other are like, ooh, awkward.
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 Yeah. Sorry. Sorry to
Yes.
run away. Die in the field fighting for your people.
People, die with us, you fucking pussy. I've killed so many people, Viridian. Oh.
Viridian, I'm like the perfect assassin.
Hey kid, I just like to
Viridian,
tell
I
you that
killed so many people
I
in their
swear-
sleep.
I strangled so many babies in the sleep. Why are you telling me that?
Okay,
Viridian,
well,
have you ever played Total War Shogun?
Viridian, there's one 13-year-old I had to kill. What the fuck? No, I'm... Little Red Fang humor, sorry.
Does it help that I was 13 as well?
Did he deserve it?
Fine.
Gwen's so base.
What was he balking?
Was he barking?
Did he suffer?
Holy shit.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I'm
want-
sorry. We're just having so many funny bits.
We have so many-
After a good session, after not playing so long, we're celebrating too long.
I know,
All right, well, Liam said we're wrapping it up. So anyone else have any other comments they want to get out?
No.
Not without Liam screaming at me.
No.
Okay, Richard, you good? Richard?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. All right, well, if you like us and you want to see more from us, we do upload sometimes, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. And I'd really appreciate if you could comment and like the video. I know it's a pain, but it really goes a long way for us. It's cool engagement. Liking really helps. I know it's simple, but hey, it really does. And if you want to talk more about the game, if you want to talk more about any of the things on our channel, just shoot this shit or find other like-minded people who might want to talk about it yourselves. You can follow the Discord link below to actually join our fan Discord, to join the community, the SPVA Discord. We've got a lot of discussion on various games when people stream. We have alerts for all the streams and videos that come up, and we have people who just like to sit around and shoot the shit about anything. Your voice is welcome, and we'd love to have it. It's really fun in there. I've actually quite enjoyed it. I do talk sometimes in there, but not as much as I should. But I actually enjoy a lot of the funny conversations and a lot of shit people are posting. So come join the community. We really appreciate it. And yeah, I think that's actually it. As I said, we have streamers here. We've got Ben Spiva, Liam Spiva, and Blake Spiva. You can all check all those out, underscore beneath their name in the Spiva. And you can go check those out as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope to get back to you sooner than this time. See ya!
Thank you for watching.